proper Chelsea. Man like CB.
Is the man, the myth, the proper Chelsea. Man like CB.
Team, squad full of youngsters. Man, this shit is so obscene. I got to crash the directors when Stanley and Stewart. I know that they're playing against us.
But this is what Minerals and CB and all the crasher outers are doing, is they're saying, oh, you're finally talking about the directors and the owners.
I'm sick of Win Stanley and Lawrence Stewart. You know Win Stanley and Lawrence Stewart? Bro, it's a thing where Clearlake! Win Stanley. He even gives me gas saying that man's name. Oh, he gives me gas saying that man's name. Win Stanley Park. 1 billion squad, paper was wasted. Shit, I swear I see Sheffield that play us. I grew on trophies on trophies on trophies on trophies. Up in Porto, man, they know me. I'm proper Chelsea.
Okay,
I match my kit with my Sony. So wait. Fucking back, man, them.
You're so negative. You don't know ball. Why do you have an Enzo agenda? Why do you hate your players? Why don't you support another club? I fucking know why as well. If you are gonna die this fucking hill, that Enzo's good. Cause I saw him my whole life.
Oh man. I got a sense that Enzo's sexual radar was just beeping.
Why don't we have a CB show?
What's going on? That's how you do it. Bully! You man have blood on your hands.
You are probably one of the most clippable Chelsea fans, and it's not like people dislike you like Rory. A lot of people like the content you're putting out there. So.
Hey, go CB! Go CB! Go CB! Go CB! Go CB! Go CB! Hey! Teach me how to.
Domestic.
Hey, T-Wing.
These little niggas taking us out the hood. Let them know. Taking us out the hood. Arsenal can never try to troll me. They can talk about 5-0, keeping it real. Where's your European trophy? All this talk on Enzo, we know he's dead though. Pro formations like Deco, real strikers like Crespo, even Eto. Our wingers ain't better than that. Everyone was asking me what I do. I do this all the time. I'm always muted. Let's start this again. Standards FC final boss in the building. Make Chelsea great again. Finally, Steve B's come back to YouTube. Big up the millions of MCGA members across the world. We're back again. Was that Cardi? Yes, it was. CB stinker already. Stinker and hook. Gargantuan. I slipped in his own half in 20 seconds. I pick up everybody, man. Pick up everyone. You know already, road to 5K. Let's do this. If you haven't already, smash the like buttons and subscribe. This one is a different type of show. For me, I wanted to touch on the Newcastle project because Newcastle got a trophy before us. Newcastle were inherited as bottom of the league. We were inherited as champions of the world, and our board just won the Ballon d'Or for boards. Big up everybody in the building. MCGA, big up the chat every single time. Big up Jack Kelly, AVN, AJ, the usuals. Big up Jacob. Fielder Maresca in. Jack Kelly goes, they have experienced players while Clearlake only have players under 25 and no experience. Yeah, we'll touch on that, man. MCGA, big up everyone in the building, man. Let Chelsea let you stream at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, man, this is what happens when you've got motion like me. I've got pull. You know what I'm saying? When you make Chelsea great again, final boss, Standards FC final boss, they let you do these things. But yeah, so we was inherited as champions of the world, and our board just won the Ballon d'Or for boards. Newcastle got Champions League football after they were protesting at the time to get Ashley out. They were protesting in their stadium. They got Champions League football and a trophy before us. So what have they done that we haven't? Because how have we gotten to this point? This is what I don't understand. What have we done that they're not doing? So we're going to break this down, yeah? Firstly, I want to focus on where they were when they were inherited. So they, PIF or what do it? PIF, SIF, what are they? I always get it wrong. I always get it wrong. Is it SIF or PIF, chat? They got people who care. I can't lie, looking at the FA Cup, if Man City lose in the quarterfinal, there's going to be an uncomfortable conversation. In fact, Saudi PIF, maybe if your manager had balls, we would have won a trophy already. Mate. And it's the fact that I think we could have knocked them out of that cup if we didn't make 11 changes. That's what pisses me off the most. Also, okay. So it was 21-22 season that they were inherited. They got bought on the 7th of October 2021. So I've got transfer market here. I'm going to share the screen for the man them here. They were bought on October the 7th, 2021. All right, cool. So 2021, the season beforehand, they finished 12th. Let's actually pay attention to this, yeah? I want to break this down properly. They finished 12th. Eddie Howe was their manager. So they kept the same project manager. So 21-22 October, that's probably like the first, I'm going to say 8 games. Oh, yeah, that's like the first 8 games. Newcastle were 19th in the league. They were 19th in the league, chat. So this is like we can all see it in real time. They were inherited as 19th in the league. So now I'm going to put Chelsea's thing side by side right next to theirs because I want you guys to understand the severity of the situation. I don't particularly think Newcastle are a bigger club than us. I don't look at their squad and think, oh, they're much better than us. I think you could have an argument for a lot of players getting in our team. Isak, Anthony Gordon immediately. Bruno Guimaraes can get into that team. You could argue Tonali maybe, if not, I don't know, arguments. Joe Linton, the level he plays in, you can argue he can play a key role in that team. Dan Burns could get into our team. Botman can get into our team. You look at that, you're going to say, wait, hold on, even their keeper. I've just named in how many players now? So it's not like I'm being fake or whatever. So cool. Keep that high standard. Big up, man. Big up. And do you know what it is? I know as Chelsea, we're not going to agree on a lot of things. We're all family, though. We're all Chelsea. The reason we all sit here and talk to each other, you know who I am, is because we're all bonded by the beautiful club of Chelsea. Man loves Chelsea. I said it on Lewis's thing about my missus, bro. It was my 1-year anniversary and I fucked it off because we lost to Arsenal. And I didn't think that was a good enough reason for me to go on a celebrating occasion after we've just lost to Arsenal. Big up, man. Big up. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've been saying already, I love Chelsea. So I know we may love things a different way, see things a different way. We're all family, and I'm open to people challenging me and challenging my points. I don't mind that. If people disagree with me, I've done it many times. I'll drop that StreamYard link in the comments and you lot can come and debate me. I have no problem with doing so. But like I said, they were inherited at bottom of the table. So I'm going to keep this there. I'm going to get the transfers up. Because this is mad. This is mad. All right, cool. Here we go. I've got all of their transfers. Oh, I've wrapped it. Here we go. Sorry. I've got all of their transfers since. Okay, so they got inherited 2021 October. So their first transfer window was January 22. First window. Bruno Guimaraes, Chris Wood, Joe Willock, Dan Burn, Trippier, Matt Target, Longstaff, Woodman, Hendrick, Longstaff. Cool. They spent 130 million euros in their first window. Key part, Bruno Guimaraes, key part to their squad. Key player in their squad. Dan Burn, key part to their squad. Kieran Trippier was quality yesterday. Key part to their squad. Their project was that exciting. Lyon at the time were in the Champions League. In fact, 21-22, no, they went to the Europa League. Big up Castello Luqueba at the time. He was there, that team, Castello Luqueba, Bruno Guimaraes, Malo Gusto, Bradley Barcola. He was in that team when they were in the Europa League. They got knocked out to West Ham in the quarterfinals. He was in that team. He's gone to Newcastle, who were bottom of the table when they got inherited. The project was that tantalizing. They got Dan Burn from Brighton. That's not really that hard. Kieran Trippier was highly regarded in English football, regardless or not. He's an international, and he was playing at Atletico Madrid, Champions League football, and he's come there. So in terms of their first window, they're already targeting creme de la creme talent relative to their club. Do you get it? Relative to their club, they're signing the best talents. Let's see who they got rid of. And even Chris Wood, yeah, it's mad what he's become now. Just a sidebar. What he's actually become now is crazy. Departures: Atsu, Muto, Woodman, Hendrick, loans, Longstaff, Andy Carroll, released, whatever. Next window, busy one. Alexander Isak, 70 M's. Hold that, Sociedad. Anthony Gordon from Everton, highly regarded. Thomas Tuchel wanted him the year before. In fact, that summer he wanted him. Sven Botman from Lille, Champions League football. The Matt Target was alone. They kept him. Nick Pope, highly regarded. This is a top. These man, every year, every window they've improved the squad. We haven't had a window where we have out and out improved our squad. They've done back-to-back windows. Bruno G, Kieran Trippier, Dan Burn, who are key parts to this that trophy they won yesterday. Then you look at Alexander Isak, arguably the best striker in the world. Anthony Gordon, the keys to their project. Sven Botman, they sorted out their project and their spine and their squad in 2 windows. In 2 windows. I'm gonna get the Clearlake window after this, but these are their first 2 windows. Do you not see how mad that is? And then I get questioned, I get called negative, yeah, bit RIP Atsu. I get called negative and toxic, and I hate the club, and I don't have standards. Big up Strasbourg, Steve. I don't have standards. All of these things. I mean, my standards are too high. Go support Real Madrid, all of these things. But why am I looking at a Newcastle team who were inherited at bottom of the table, 19th place, and we got inherited as the best team in the world, Club World Cup winners, Ballon d'Or for our board, and this is the case? That is mad. So I'm going to get Chelsea transfers since 2022 because we're going to break this down. So we saw their first 2 windows. Let's look at our first 2 windows. Okay, window number 1. Obviously, the way they've done it is in seasons. So let's break this down. It's in seasons. So we'll go back to Newcastle. Their first season, they came in January. They came in October, so they only had the January window. So in the January window, they got Bruno Guimaraes, Kieran Trippier, Dan Burn, key parts of their project. Their second season, they got Alexander Isak, Anthony Gordon, Sven Botman, Matt Target, Nick Pope. Yeah, cool. Everyone seeing that? Calm. We're gonna focus on Chelsea's incomings. We know who's left the club. First season. Enzo Fernandez, who was highly regarded at the time. Wesley Fofana, who was actually highly regarded. Mudryk, mid. Kukurea, 65 million. Sterling, highly regarded. Koulibaly, highly regarded. I'm not gonna lie. Badiashile, mid. Noni, mid. Gusto, I rate Gusto. I watch Lyon. That's my second team, if anyone actually cares. Carney Chukwuemeka, mid. Casadei, mid. Andrew Santos, we didn't know who he was. Aubameyang, mid. Dacho Fofana, mid. Felix, guys were gassed over that loan. Slolina, mid. Zakaria, mid. Cool, that's the first window. Now, that first transfer window, I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not mad at that first season. I'm not mad at the first season. I'm breaking down the transfer windows. Then I'm going to really get to the nitty-gritty. The board, who's making the signings, what backroom decisions did they make, what managers, all of this. We're going to break it down, but we're just looking at it on a surface level right now in terms of their transfers. Big up, Joe. This isn't even logical comparison. I can't be us. Let me know how. I don't mind. I'm open to pushback. This isn't a place, this ain't a dictatorship over here. Even if MCGA members, they disagree with me often, they come on, we can discuss this. So you're more than welcome to come on or just explain in the comments what you mean. You don't even have to be a super. I just want to know. These were Tuchel signings. Yes, that's also true. That's also true. There were Tuchel signings, but amongst the Tuchel signings, we're going to break it up. Because even here, we haven't even, none of these signings are Win Stanley and Lawrence Stewart as well, by the way. Okay, we're going to break this down. This was Vivell and Bowley. Fofana was Tuchel. Mudryk, Vivell and Bowley. Kukurea, Tuchel. Sterling, Tuchel. Koulibaly, Tuchel. But Vivell, Bowley, Badiashile. Vivell, Bowley, Madueke. Vivell, Bowley, Gusto. Carney wasn't Tuchel because he left at that point. No, actually, it might have been. I don't know. Aubameyang, Tuchel. Andre Santos, Fofana, Felix was Vivell, Bowley. So, okay, now it makes it easier for us because they've been all highlighted in blue. You know what I'm saying? They have been highlighted in blue and it actually does us a favor. Big up, Joe. Look, CB, I hate our ownership and I hate the way we move. But we can't fully compare us yet, sadly, until these youth come in because they are high big fish besides. No. You're looking, see, that's even mad. That's sounding like you've been brainwashed by the coat of Clearlake Blue Coat. Because that doesn't mean anything. This doesn't mean this. You can't be. You're banking on young players. Like you're banking on wonder kids to do the job for us. We have never seen that done in professional football at all. It's never been done before. We can compare on the facts. The facts of the matter is, it's been 3 seasons. We haven't finished in Champions League football if we don't get this year. It's been 3 years we haven't won a trophy. They've got Champions League football already. They've got a trophy already. We can compare that. The aim of the game at the end of the day, is to win and compete at a high level. We are not competing in none of the upper echelons of European football, and we are not winning anything. This is Newcastle we're basing this on. I don't need to wait for Estavio and Payet and all of these guys to be in their prime until we can judge Newcastle doing their job better than us. Because the youth stuff, it was their idea. That was their idea to do that. We can't say now, oh, we can't compare them because of the youth. They decided to do that. That was an ownership decision. Newcastle's ownership didn't bank on youth. I'm demanding a striker, goalkeeper, CB winger that experience. Facts, I agree. But the project is around the other guys. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Your second team is Lyon. I'm pretty cool. I love Ligue 1. Who's your favorite Lyon player of all time? Benzema, Juninho. I love Samuel and Titi as well. What do you think of them this season? Yeah, they've got a good team this season. Lyon, I feel for because they are a selling club, but in the past, even though they were a selling club, they always maintained a certain standard. Getting rid of the likes of Lukeba, Gusto, do you know what I'm saying? Barcola, that was the core young players. That was their next thing. I think they got rid of them a bit too early. Big up Lukeba, every man know that's family already. So I understand his reasons behind that move. But I think they got rid of the young players a bit too early and didn't shoe on the new young players now, like the guys like Kumbendi coming in, Numa, you know what I'm saying? Them man, if you waited a couple years, then done that, I think they would have been in a better position. But this is a Champions League team. The fact they're not even there these days is kind of mad. Big up Leon, though. No, I feel you, Joe. I feel you, Joe. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I believe you still. I believe you. It's just a lot of the things, you know, when I heard youth, I said, whoa, this is mad. Like, you like me? You're excusing the youth. So yeah, as we said, Thomas Tuchel signings, majority of the experienced players. Wesley Fofana was under 25, he was experienced. Tuchel. Kukurea, experienced in the league. Tuchel. He's probably that's probably his least experienced signing. Sterling, Tuchel. Koulibaly, Tuchel. Aubameyang, Tuchel. Aubameyang was a flop. Koulibaly, I think maybe we got rid of him too soon, if I'm being honest. Kukurea took some time. Sterling, you know what I mean? Mudryk, Enzo, which I think Enzo was an overpay. I maintain that till this day. Mudryk, dud. Badiashile, dud. Noni, Gusto, one good year, one bad year. That's down to the manager. Andre Santos, I'm yet to see anything for us. Dacho Fofana, Sterling, Felix. That's the first window. First season. Second season, Caicedo, overpay. Lavia, hasn't done nothing for us. Nkunku, done nothing for us. Palmer, magic in the hat. Disasi, bomb. Jackson, Ugochukwu, I think Jackson's actually good business, all jokes aside, 30 million. I just don't think he should be the main man in the team. Ugochukwu, Sanchez, bomb. Petrovic, David Washington, bomb. Angelo, ain't done nothing for us. Diggsy, done nothing for us. That's the first 2 years. That's the first 2 years. As much as the team is young, we just need experienced coach for this team. Is the blind leaving the blind? Yeah, I agree. I think we need to overhaul some talent as well. No Steins running the club and not having a tactical in the dugout is why they're better than us. Now, that's the first two windows. Now, I want to break down what was actually going on at Newcastle at the time. So, they hired Eddie Howe. They actually had Eddie Howe when he was 19th in the league and didn't sack him. Eddie Howe is experienced. We're gonna actually do this from the jump. His experience as a manager is Bournemouth, Burnley, Bournemouth. This was a Bournemouth team that were in the Championship, and he made them a mid-table team. So him going to Newcastle at the time with that experience, relative to where the club was at, made sense. They were mid-table. They brought in a mid-table manager. Now, through this project, they stuck by their manager that was already there. They didn't get rid of him. They listened to what he wanted, and they built a squad around him. Why couldn't that be done with Thomas Tuchel? This is the thing. We could do this, this manager, but Potter's shit, Potter's shit, Maresca shit, all of this debating and civil wars within our fan base. But at the end of the day, the facts are you got rid of the manager that could have led this project. We're talking about we need an experienced manager. We need a world-class manager. We need all of these things. Yeah, that's cool. But who do you think is in charge of that? Who do you think killed that for us? I think that's the biggest mistake this ownership ever made. The biggest mistake we ever made was getting rid of Thomas Tuchel. And then on top of that, replacing him with a Graham Potter. Because bringing in a Graham Potter is in my opinion, that's even a disrespect to Eddie Howe. But just looking at it like I did how I broke it down with Eddie Howe was a mid-table manager with Bournemouth, even though he done an amazing job, brought them to mid-table. That was a mid-table manager in Bournemouth, and they were mid-table, they were 12th, so they brought in a mid-table manager relative to their club at the time. We brought in Thomas Tuchel. We had Thomas Tuchel, best team in the world at the time. We finished 3rd in the league. We won the Ballon d'Or for backroom staff, and then you bring in Graham Potter, who's mid-table. So immediately by that standard, you brought in a mid-table manager. The standard dropped. Just like that. Just like that. And that's one thing. But now the decision you made to sack Potter and bring him in my opinion, you don't sack him in the same season. I hate Potter. I think Potter was the worst Chelsea manager ever. I think a large reason why I hate him so much is just who he replaced. Obviously, the numbers, the form was bad, but the form we're seeing right now, as in the last 12 games, is the equivalent to what we was getting under Graham Potter. But our fan base will ignore all of that because we're 4th. Oh, but guys, we're 4th. Oh, we're 4th. Oh, we're 4th though. Look at our league position though. It doesn't matter. We're 4th. So Graham Potter, for me, if you're gonna hire him as the manager and make him the project coach, let him be the project coach. That's where they went wrong as well. That's not mistake number 2. That's number 2. But like I said, Potter was shit. Cool. Now, if you have Luis Enrique knocking at your door, if you've got Luis Enrique knocking at your door, all jokes aside, why are you going for Pochettino? These are the things where you got to now start, okay, maybe you man actually aren't footballing men. Maybe somehow you guys actually don't know what you're doing. Because why have you got Luis Enrique knocking at your door, Nagelsmann knocking at your door, and you've gone for Pochettino? But you then have to look into why did we not end up getting Enrique? Because they didn't agree. Their man didn't agree with the model of the club. They wanted a yes man model. Facts. They were undoing the yes man thing. And then that even strikes red flags when the best managers in the world, the top managers in the world, like Nagelsmann, like Enrique, later on Hansi Flick the year after, are not keen on this yes man thing. So all the best managers in the world are saying, nah. You're not attracting the best players in the world. Clearly you're doing something wrong. But it's this naivety, like, we have figured out football. We have figured out football. We know better than anything else. We know better than what other guys think. We know ball. Red Rebellion, you may as well have kept Potter low. Maresca ain't winning you major trophies. I think they're the same level of manager. It's the same tier, bro. Mid still. Oh, what have I gone and done? I hate when I just start touching stuff, bro. Pause.
Yo.
What are you saying?
I'm chilling, man. I heard
We're breaking
everyone's.
down Newcastle's project right now.
What is that?
We're breaking down Newcastle's project right now compared to Chelsea and what they've done wrong.
Hold on, their project's worse than us.
Newcastle's project's worse than us.
Yeah, like, even though did they get Champions League? Like, was it what year was it? Was it this year or last year?
Last year.
Yeah, I think theirs is worse. I can't lie.
Why is it worse?
Like, cool. I say theirs is better because they spent less money. But when you look at Newcastle, their success is built off like Isaac alone. If
Okay,
Isaac is injured, they're not going nowhere.
They signed him. They signed him. That's their recruitment. You can't.
But Isaac,
you can't disregard their success based on a signing they brought in.
Nah, it's a good signing, but I'm saying that's their ceiling though. Like, their ceiling is probably like 5th place. They ain't gonna go higher than that.
But they finished third when they got Champions League football and a cup final.
That was one season, bro. They're going downhill after that. I can't lie. Aston Villa's gonna get stronger. City's gonna get stronger. Who else gonna get stronger? Liverpool's gonna get stronger. Like, all these teams, Chelsea's gonna get stronger. Like, I don't see Newcastle being better than them 4 teams. I won't lie to you.
brother.
I might be wrong though, innit?
So what? So when you say Newcastle, because you said Newcastle's project's better than us, where does our project rank? I would like to know.
See, our project. The reason why I say ours might be better is because there's actually I can see us being top four. Like right now we're third, innit? I don't see us going below that next season. Like next season, I see us doing better than we did this season. Do you get what I mean? Because a lot of the mistakes we make, you can see it's just like childish stuff. Like what we got a keeper who's a retard. We got centre backs that are basically like academy ballers. Like when you look at us, you can see there's potential on top of that. When I look at Newcastle, I see it as like cool, they're touching their peak. I don't really see them doing too much. The defense could get better, but in terms of their attack, it's just Isaac, and
Do you think
Isaac's
they have a
not gonna
better
carry
team
them.
than us?
What is it?
Do you think they have a better team than us?
Right now?
Yeah.
Nah, I say our teams are about even, I can't lie. But they haven't got more potential though. That's for sure.
Isak gets into our team. Anthony Gordon gets into our team. Bruno Guimaraes gets into our team. Sven Botman, Dan Burn, their goalkeeper, gets into our team. Livramento and Lewis Hall get into our team.
Lewis Hall doesn't get to our team, bro.
Lewis Hall?
Lewis Hall
You
doesn't
could
get to
argue
our
that.
team.
You could argue that splitting hairs. I understand if you said no. Livramento, they got a better team.
They got, but that's half. That's what I'm saying. It's half and half. But if you think about it, in 2 years' time, Bruno might not be the same player. Burns might not be the same player. But I can say Casado is definitely going to get better. Palmer's going to get better. Jackson's going to get better. Cucurella's going to get better.
How can you say that? Look, for example, right now Palmer's gotten worse.
Yeah, but that's, bro,
that's going to get better.
That's his second year, bro. You telling me in 3 years you don't think Palmer's going to be a way better player?
I don't know that. But if you told me 3 years ago that, if you told me 3 years ago that Mason Mount would have fallen off the way he fell off, I would have not believed you. We don't know. It's football. This is what I'm saying. We're banking on young players to achieve. These men are getting ready-made, experienced players, bro. Because you jumped on a bit late. Pause. Yeah, I'll put it back for you. Pause again. Got so many tabs open. Look at their window. Yeah, PM's a top blue, bro. PM's a top blue MPC toxic positive, bro. Bruno Guimaraes in their first window. Chris Wood, Dan Burn, Kieran Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes was playing with Olympic Lyon in the Europa League quarterfinals. Kieran Trippier from Atletico Madrid ignored Champions League football. Mind you, when their ownership took over, they were 19th in the league. Kieran Trippier's left Atletico Madrid, Champions League football, to come play there. Dan Burn, who scored in the final yesterday from Brighton, that's their first year. Their second season, Alexander Isak, probably the best striker in the world right now. Anthony Gordon, key part of their project. Sven Botman from Lille, key part of their project. Matt Target, Nick Pope. Do you know what I'm saying? They're getting guys for their project there and then. What are we doing?
I hear that.
They're handling business though. Like they're getting Isak, young, experience. Anthony Gordon, Tuchel wanted him that season. Young, experience. Sven Botman at Lille playing Champions League football, experience. They got guys that are ready to go. What were we doing?
I hear that, but when you look at Newcastle, do you think they're competing for the league in the next 2 years?
Who?
Newcastle.
No, I don't know. Football changes very fast in 2 years. If they can build off this, they've got a lot of money to spend. They seem like they know what they're doing. I'm not going to write them off.
I don't know, because Newcastle don't really
sell players. They finished third,
like
innit? Like, they finished third, innit?
But guys are saying, well, we ain't. But what I'm trying to say to the comment section is Newcastle right now look good, but it looks like they're touching their peak. Like, I see Newcastle, the highest they're doing in the next 2 years is probably like maybe third place. Like in the next 2 years, because these players are going to get old quick. But with Chelsea, it's like, cool, we're competing at third place now. I see us being better, like easily being better. So next 3-4 years, we can touch the league, innit?
All right, hold on. Chelsea Blue. Isak was 22 when they signed him. Bruno Guimaraes is 27. They signed him in 2022. So he was 24. And they've been together for 2 seasons. Sven Botman joined 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Sven Botman joined 3 years ago. Dan Burn joined. No, Dan Burn joined 3 years ago. Sven Botman joined 2 years ago. They ain't been together for mad long. Do you know what I'm saying? And as you were saying, have you seen the league table?
Man, Strasbourg, nah, I've seen it as close. Strasbourg's team is funny, but I'm telling you, you Newcastle fans, don't get excited, bro. You got a cup. In 2-3 years, you're turning into like what Everton was. You're being 6th place, bro. You're not. You have to compete with Villa, and I think Villa's a better project than Newcastle. If niggas have to ask me, I think Villa and Forest got cold projects.
Look at Newcastle, yeah, are a game in hand. Their game in hand, if I'm not mistaken, is Brentford. Then they've got Leicester next. If they win that game in hand, they're a point above us. They go into 4th. So, assuming they win their game in hand, they currently are on the same trajectory as us in terms of just league position and what they're doing in the league. They've won a title, a trophy, sorry. And they've already qualified for Champions League football and have the chance to qualify the same way we do again this year. Their project is better than ours. They've got the best left winger in the league in Anthony Gordon. They've got the best striker in the league in Alexander Isak. And they like, what, brother, what are we doing?
Bro, it's just at the moment, bro. It's at the moment. It looks good now, but I don't
because you capped Newcastle ceiling as the most they can do is finish 3rd.
Yeah, that's what I think, innit?
All right, so then what's Chelsea ceiling with this as things stand with Lawrence Stanley and Win Stewart as our as our directors and Maresca as the manager and this under 25 model that we have. What's our ceiling?
Well, our ceiling's 1st place, bro. Guys are gonna call me toxic or positive, but look at us. In October, we were talking about the league. The only downfall we had is that we don't have centre backs, a keeper, bro. That's 200 mil. We can solve them issues, bro. Like, let's be real. 200 mil spent correctly, we can solve our issues. Arsenal's gonna fall off at one point. Yeah. Liverpool, cool. Liverpool's a bit of a risk. But right now, bro, we're Arsenal, we're 4th place. Like, we're not doing nothing special and we're 4th place. Palmer's basically been, like, man's been drinking lean or smoking loud. I don't know what he's been doing. But this ain't going to happen every single season, bro. Next season is a season. The next 3 seasons is a season where we can do something crazy. Yeah, Arsenal can fall off. Well, guys aren't deep in it. Watch. Arsenal's been at this level for 4-5 years. You got players like Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli. These men can go to big
you literally are a toxic positive NPC.
But Arsenal's gonna fall off soon.
Well, you sound like an Arsenal fan.
I'm saying Arsenal's gonna fall off soon.
But you sound like an Arsenal fan. Remember when Arsenal were running around saying that, when Pep leaves, or when City fall off, they're gonna win the league, and then City fell off and they're 15 points away from the title. Like, what are you doing here, bro? You sound like Maresca running around saying we've only been together for a year. You're comparing how long teams have been together for. What are we doing here, bro?
Bro, but I'm saying that Chelsea, we're gonna keep improving. Bro, like, let's not lie. When it was October, did you think we were gonna win the league?
In October, not in December. Yeah, when it was December, yeah.
Exactly. And then what made us fall off was just little mistakes.
Your manager made us fall off.
Alright, cool. We can argue about the ins and outs here, but it was little mistakes. And we're a young team. A young team like Chelsea, really and truly, was not meant to win the league. But I'm saying, when these men are seasoned men and you fill in the gaps, bro, the league's right there, bro. It's right there. Because when you look at Newcastle's a settled team. Like you said, they got players that are ready-made. Like, they got players that are ready. Like, they're not like 22, 21, they're ready. In the next 2 years, that's their window to win the league. And these men are getting old. These players we got are gonna just get better. Like they're not. We can't say these Chelsea players are at their prime. They're gonna get better. They're gonna get used to playing together.
How do you
They're
know
gonna-
that? It's not FIFA when guys are getting their prime at 28 and 29 years old, bro.
But
That's
look
not
at
how it
Dembele,
works.
bro. Look at Dembele, bro. Dembele. Usman Dembele.
Look at Dele Alli. Look at Mason Mount. Look at Alexander Pato. Look at El Shaarawy. Look at Kirkitz Bozan. Look at Giovanni Dos Santos. Look at Robinho.
Yeah, but all these players fell off at like 25. Except Dele Alli, I guess Dele Alli is an anomaly, but most of these players fell off at like 25. But half our players are 22, 21. Like that's actually the case. Our team is mad young, you know. It's not 23, 24 or Mason Mount age. It's like 21, max 22.
We won the league in 04-05, yeah?
Yeah.
With the youngest team in the league.
Yeah, but Drogba was 25 though, no? I
Yeah.
saw Drogba was like 25 and that.
No, but we've won. That's what I'm saying. We've won before with the youngest team in the league. So
Yeah, but it's not the same thing, bro. Like, guys into actually deep, we got a team of 22-year-olds. That's why I hear when people are vexed. But a team of 22-year-olds and 21-year-olds is only gonna get better. Like, it
So
can't get
if
worse.
that's the case, yeah, and we have a young team, yeah, surely don't you think we would need an experienced manager?
Yeah, Hondo. But
So
we
that's-
need experienced players as well. Yeah, Hondo. I'm not a glazer to the point I'm gonna say the project's perfect. The project ain't perfect. It's a mad risky project because really and truly you need experienced players, you need experienced managers to kind of steer the ship because these men can get better, but at the same time, you need to make it make sense. Because these players can just mentality wise, they can just fall off. They don't want to play no more. Like they ain't got no one really steering them. But slap all these players in different squads, yeah, they're doing cold. Like it's like United. United have cold young players, you know, Sancho, Rashford, Martial. All these men are ballers, but because they don't know what they're doing, they all basically fell off. But slap them in different teams, they're gonna ball out.
So why is Sancho not balled out for us then?
But he's brought out better than compared to at United though. And deeper at the season before and the 2 seasons before, he barely played. Go give Sancho another season and a really good team. He's gonna do better than he did in United. He's already doing better than he was before. Like he's gonna keep improving. Like these players aren't scrubs. It's just that the system is a bit scrubbed. Because imagine you put Camavinga in our system when we had Potter. He's not gonna be the same player he is right now. What I'm saying actually makes sense. Like guys aren't deep in it. I'm not even trying to glaze. I'm speaking like actual sense.
Bruv, I'm just letting you talk, yeah. Because I'm gonna debunk everything you just said, but I'm gonna just let you just
Good.
just have your hoping other teams fall off facts, yeah. For the project is already insanity. Your argument was this project is better than Newcastle, and you see this project winning the league, and then in turn say that the team's not good enough. I mean, the team's too young, and we've got to wait for them to achieve things because of their age. I then told you already in 04-05, we won the league with the youngest team in the league with an experienced manager who already won in Europe. You believe this manager is good enough while arguing that there's inexperience within the squad. Surely you would want an experienced manager to steer the ship and groom these young players. You mentioned the likes of Dembele. Let's go to the PSG model. PSG have an under-25s model. Yao Neves, Goncalo Ramos, Kvaratskhelia, Bradley Barcola, Nuno Mendes. There's an experience under-25 players. As well as that, they got guys like Marquinhos. Dembele, you've highlighted. Dembele is so experienced. I've been watching him since 2013 at Dortmund. He went to Barcelona, learned from the likes of Messi, Suarez, competed in Champions League semi-finals, won titles. He knows what it takes to play at a certain level. So now he's taken off and he's done well. You're expecting success or progress, player progress, to be linear. Guys aren't going to all touch their prime at 27. That actually never happens. You think of the young players that locked up bare minutes in their careers, yeah, that became world class. Neymar, he was washed by 30-29. Big up Neymar. That's my favorite player after JJ Okocha. Paul Pogba washed at 30. Hazard washed at 30. Fucking Wayne Rooney washed at 30. Like, we've seen the sample size of young players get mad minutes, fall off at a certain age. Their primes actually end up happening early. It's like Lamine Yamal. guys are talking like Lamine Yamal in 10 years is going to be in his prime. He's probably in his prime right now. That's how it works. You don't just like over time, Sterling, another one. You don't just over time go out of your way and slowly just start improving at the same time and everyone in the team's in their prime. That's not how football works. Like it actually never works like that. Then you also said that we need a goalkeeper and we need a centre back and a striker, but those are just flaws in the project. Newcastle got Nick Pope in their second year. Their project, they got Nick Pope in their second year. Goalkeeper sorted. They got Sven Botman in their second year. Centre back sorted. They got Dan Bird in that first window. Centre back sorted. They got Bruno Guimaraes in their first window. Midfield sorted. Alexander Isak in their second window, striker sorted. Anthony Gordon in their second window, winger sorted. That's already the spine. They've got a goalkeeper, 2 centre backs, a midfielder, a striker, and a left winger that touch their starting 11 and play a key part in winning in their second year. That is a real project. We're in year 4, and you said out your own mouth that we need a goalkeeper, we need centre backs, we need a striker. So the project's already flawed. And then as for the manager, because you're saying improvements. Now, based on your logic, yeah, I'm going to put 2 different things out here for you, yeah? Number 1, we're going to do the first 18 games of the season. This season, yeah? Chelsea in the first 18 games of the season, here we go. Chelsea in the first 18 games of the season were 3rd best in the league. We had joint 4th best defense in the league, 2nd most goals in the league. We were flying. Based on your logic about improvement, because improvement is so linear, and because of this team, we should be going up. Based on this, you would naturally expect this team to be better, right? If I'm not mistaken, bro. You would.
Oh, from last season?
No, based on the first 18 games, what you saw, you would expect the team to improve as time goes on.
Nah,
right?
but they're young, innit? Nah, that's cap. Remember, I wasn't
didn't
thinking we're
expect
gonna
the
win
team
the
to
league.
improve.
Nah, bro, remember I said I don't think we're gonna win the league. Bro, like, these are kids, bro. It's like expecting a kid to be consistent. Kids are normally inconsistent. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, fair
Even
enough.
Arsenal, was there?
Nah, cool. I hear you in that sense. But in terms of the improvement, now I've said this already before. In this 18-game run, this is more so about the squad and the manager as for the project and the directors. But this 18-game run, sorry.
Yeah.
Obviously, you look at the top teams here. We lost to Liverpool. This is also not purple patch, our best. The Maresca ball at its peak so far.
Yeah.
We lost to Liverpool. We drew to Arsenal. We drew to Forest. We beat Newcastle, then lost to them in the cup. We beat Bournemouth, lost to City, lost to Fulham, beat Villa, beat Brighton, lost in the cup twice, but that's later on actually. So we beat Brighton, we beat Brentford, we beat Spurs, we beat West Ham. We drew to West. So most. So at this point onwards, let's just go from the top, from the first 10, the top 10 teams. Yeah, we only beat Fulham, Brighton, Bournemouth, Newcastle. We drew to Forest, drew to Arsenal, lost to Liverpool, lost to Fulham, lost to City. This is also our best. Now you go to the bottom half of the table. Beat Brentford, beat Tottenham, beat West Ham, lost to United, drew to Everton, drew to Palace, beat Wolves, beat Leicester, lost to Ipswich, beat Southampton. This is us at our best. Now, as well as that, let's break down these wins. I want to ask you, PM, because you're toxic positive. What would you say was the best Maresca game this season? The game that made you say, you know what, this is Maresca ball. This is us at our best.
I said that Villa game.
Aston Villa, yeah?
Yeah.
Fair enough. What are you saying, Cam? Are you been hearing the nonsense that PM's been saying?
But I was
Yeah,
speaking
kind of.
sense.
Yeah, because I was listening on my way home. Yeah. So like, I've been kind of in and out hearing like what's going on and that. All I'm saying is that
I agree with Villa, by the way. But yeah, go on, bro.
most of the issues I see is one, like, down to the sporting directors, and two, down to the manager. I'm gonna place more onus on the manager because the games we did lose are inexcusable. If we're losing to the likes of the top teams on the table, and cool, we could be like, cool, it's a lack of quality issues. There's no lack of quality why we can't beat Ipswich. You know what I'm trying to say? There's no lack of quality why we can't beat Fulham at home. It's not lack of quality that we can't beat Crystal Palace. You get what I'm saying? Or Brighton, the two runs we had where we got smacked back to back by them. For me, it's not a lack of quality issues. Those are down to the manager. The lack of quality issues and the lack of players is down to the sporting directors, where we go into games like Arsenal, we got injuries, and we got Neto playing up front. Like, I can't really blame the manager for playing plays the way he did, because that's the only players he has accessible to him at the time. But other than that, I feel like this is just a repeat of Maresca at Leicester. He was high flying at the beginning of the season. There were how many points clear? Second half of the season, they fell off. They barely won the league. You get what I'm trying to say? This is just a repeat. I think this is who he is.
Yeah.
First half of the season, we're going to be high flying. And then the second half, we got found out. Everyone knows, cool. Just sit back. They're not going to, like, Chelsea can't break you down. You get what I'm trying to say? Just sit back. And it doesn't help the fact that you start to get players that are out of form in the likes of Palmer and Jackson, where if those two are out of form, what else do we have? Noni's inconsistent. Neto don't do nothing. Sancho just dribbles bears. Like, we need other attacking options, not just placeholders. And I feel like that's what Neto and Sancho are, very expensive placeholders. So this was bound to happen. But
do you feel like the players actually want to play for him though? I feel like they don't. Obviously, I know Cole made them comments, but I don't believe anything that gets said to the press anyway. But like, bro, like, them man loved Poch, man. Say what you want about him or not, bro. Them man moved like someone died, bro, when he got sacked. It was the love my man had. Then we break down our best wins at that run, yeah. Yeah, Villa was I think Villa Maresca ball 100%. That was a good win. But Newcastle was transitional football. Brighton was transitional football. That 4-2. Wolves, the Noni hat-trick, transitional football. West Ham, transitional football. You look at that and you're like, this was the first half of the season. Now, when I was asking yesterday for the Arsenal game, I said to beat Arsenal, we've got to have 10 men behind the ball, hit them in the mid to low block and try to hit them in transition. We've got outlets in Neto and Tyreek George profile-wise that we can get the job done. Everyone said, no, that's not Maresca ball, though. That's not Maresca ball. So you lot are all in agreement that the majority of the wins that we got was before Maresca implemented his tactics. Clearly, because the majority of the fan base said to me that why would Maresca put 10 men behind the ball on a low block and hit in transition? Because that's not Maresca ball. So I want to understand.
But we're confusing transitional ball with like counter-attacking ball. Like Maresca at the start of the season wasn't playing a low block, or like he wasn't playing a low block or trying to win the ball high in transition to just counter-attack the team. It would be a thing where we just play the ball, we have like 3 defenders back, and we're just passing through the team, bro. Literally. He literally has 3 defenders back. With Poch will have like four man up the pitch. You just like sitting back, beat the ball up, and you just chase another team. That's completely different football. I can't lie. It's not the same.
Bro, it's still transitional, hitting teams on the break. It's Brighton, for example. Newcastle's the best example of that, where we was defending for our lives and hitting them on the counter attack. Like there's nothing wrong with that football as well. By the way, that's how I'm a Chelsea fan. I don't care about style of play. We never at our best cared about style of play. We just used to defend and move. As for our players, that football though is always been, that's what the team is built around. In my team, I think our team is more of a transitional team anyway. Hitting teams on the break. We saw that at the Etihad last season. Like you look at the team now, the Palmer's best games are the ones I listed. Palmer's best games this season: Brighton 4-2, Wolves away, Newcastle Those are the games that Palmer was at his best and he won us games. It was all transitional.
Nah, do you know what I clocked about the Palmer thing, yeah? That everyone's sleeping on. Everyone's blaming Maresca, but I don't think Maresca's actually the issue. I actually don't think it's the issue. When you look at Palmer's form, yeah, his form dropped when Jackson got injured. I genuinely think this guy is struggling to connect to the team because he connects with a player like Jackson. Like no
But
one's on his wavelength.
PM, you're right. Do you know why I say you're right? Because Jackson and Noni usually drag out defenders. They create room for Palmer to operate. And it's usually a thing where it's like, cool, defenders have to worry about, okay, cool, Jackson now. Because when you only have Palmer on the pitch with the likes of Neto and Sancho, you know the only threat is gonna come from Palmer. All you have to do is make sure you mark him out of the game, you watch him and nullify Palmer. What are Chelsea really gonna create? But when you have players like Jackson on the pitch or Noni on the pitch, you have to think twice. Okay, Noni's a bit threatening. Jackson is very threatening. So as soon as you take away Jackson away from the pitch, it's like everyone focuses on Palmer. It's like that's our only threat because it is when the other two aren't on the pitch as well. So I feel like that's why his dip in form has been so crazy. I don't think it's because necessarily it's Maresca and Maresca's made them bad.
You know why that's nonsense, yeah?
Why do you say that's nonsense?
Because they were all playing together in that game, that run of form when we went 5 games without a win against Everton, Ipswich, Crystal Palace, Fulham, and Bournemouth. They all played together and they were all shit.
No,
so,
but that we can say was just a bad run in form. The bad run in form should not have extended to this point.
Even the bad run of form, they were still shit.
No, they weren't, man.
They weren't shit. So why was there bad run of form?
It was the defense, bro. It wasn't an attack. We were actually scoring bears in our game.
No, but I can't like PM has a point. We did score. We scored.
We scored one goal and then missed bare chances, bro. We weren't.
Okay, cool. But
we actually had chances.
At the point where we scored one goal, we're winning the game. Look at Fulham, for example. We were 1-0 up until like the 70-something minute. Should we have lost that game? No.
That's on the manager. That's on the manager. That's on the manager.
Okay,
the
cool.
manager's
That's
not
on the
letting
manager.
you
But
shoot
you
the
can't
ball
say
into
that.
the net.
No, but the 80th minute is 1-0. We're 1-0 up in the 80th minute. You have 3 defenders on the bench. We're under pressure. Why are you subbing on your first sub of the game in Kunku for Jackson? Sub on defenders to see out the result. That's on the manager. Same with Crystal Palace. We're 1-0 up. It's the 80th minute. Instead of subbing on Mark Gu for Jackson, he had 3 defenders on the bench. See out the result. That's on the manager. Cool. But before that 80-minute mark, let's hold these players accountable. These men were missing chances. Palmer missed chances. Jackson missed chances. So did Noni. So
CB, you're right. But you see how the key word is we were creating chances. Now we don't create chances. Did you watch? I watched the Arsenal game. I seen us pass side to side. We had 60% possession. We didn't create nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? Before, at least you could say these men were creating, but we're missing chances. We could say, oh, cool. The player needs to score their chances. Now we don't create nothing. Now is 90 minutes and we will be lucky to score a goal. Before we were creating chances. Now we don't create nothing. And I feel like that's due to the players not being there.
That's facts. I can't you can't even argue that. Newcastle, take out players like we're glazing Newcastle right now. Take out Isaac, take out a little Livramento. It's a whole different team. It's not going to be the same team. They could fog out some wins, yeah, but it's not the same team. Let's keep it stacked.
Why are we taking out their best players?
But that's what's happening with us.
We've lost our best players.
Okay, Palmer was available until yesterday.
Jackson, bro. Jackson's one of our guys want to hate. In our attack, he's one of
Okay, cool. Let's
players.
do that. Anthony Gordon wasn't available yesterday. They still won.
Okay, and that's great for them. But I'm listen. Do you think realistically, if Newcastle lost, Isak and Gordon, these man are gonna be moving like the way they were moving yesterday. Don't get me wrong. Yesterday, you're trying to take a cup final as the standard of how they perform every single game. Go look at Newcastle's past results. They weren't joking. They weren't doing nothing. When Isak was gone, that man were barely scoring. You get what I'm trying to say? It's a cup final. It was a one-off game. That man don't perform like that every single game. If they play that game 3 times, 2 out of the 3 times, they probably lose that game.
What we're doing is doing ifs. I saw them without their second best attacker, same way Jackson is our second best attacker, and they still beat a Liverpool team that this manager that we couldn't beat as our best, by the way, and this Liverpool team that we beat and lost to in the final. This manager said we had to wait a couple years before we can beat Liverpool. They done it without their second best player. Regardless, the fact that we're even we're comparing Newcastle and Chelsea itself shows you how far we've fallen as well.
But that's what we've doing. That's what we've been doing from the start, though.
But that's what I'm saying. But that just shows how far we are falling as a club and our standards.
But the only reason why we're comparing them now is because they just won a trophy yesterday.
Exactly.
That's the only reason they're in the
They got
competition.
inherited. They got inherited a year before us. They won a trophy and got Champions League football before us. They got inherited in 19th place. We were Club World Cup champions.
Okay, cool. Let's keep this.
That's fact. That's true. I'm not denying what you're saying. That's true. Everything you just said is true. That's a fact. That is a disgrace. The position we're in. But if we win the Conference League right now, what now?
Well, I think
they both have one trophy.
Yeah, we've won a trophy too, but they still won it before us. One, and two, the competition, that last four of the Carabao Cup in itself is stronger than anything in that Conference League. A trophy is a trophy, 100%. And we're all Chelsea fans here. I can say it with my chest. I'm gonna run around when we win that trophy and tell Arsenal, Manchester City, Man United fans that we had a better season than them because we won that trophy. 100%. I'm gonna move shameless. But at the end of the day, they've won a trophy before us. They got Champions League before us. The competition in that Carabao Cup in the last four, there was Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Spurs. That's better than anything that's in the Conference League right now.
Okay, cool. CB, you said they got Champions League before us. They got Champions League and got grouped.
They still were in the They still got Champions League.
Okay, cool. But listen, the standard is different for them. They can get in Champions League for them. That's like their trophy because they haven't been in it for how many years prior to that point. For us, we don't want Champions League just to get Champions League. We want Champions League to win it. You get what I'm trying to say?
You might want to win the Champions League, yeah?
Bro, it's possible, bro.
Yeah, I want to win the Champions League. Are we winning the Champions League?
Bro,
that's what we have now.
Huh?
We all want to win the Champions League with our squad now.
I'll be
delusional if I say yes. But at the same time, if I told you last season Liverpool were gonna win the league this season with the exact same squad, you probably call me delusional as well. So I don't know.
They won the league with that squad before though. So what sample size? What sample size is there to show? I've got the same question to you as well, PM. Because what sample size is there to show for you that you can trust this project? Because you said this project's better than Newcastle's and it's got a higher ceiling. What have you seen to earn that much faith and trust in this project? One.
Okay, the reason why I say that, yeah.
Hold on, PM, hold on. And then to you, Cam, my question to you is, what have you seen in this squad that gives you faith that there's a strong enough sample size to show that they can do anything substantial in the Champions League? We haven't even beat a big team this season. We haven't got one serious win all season. We faced a Man United team with no Ten Hag and Van Nistelrooy was their manager. We faced the Arsenal team with no Saka and Marino up top. We are the only team that Manchester City have done the double over. So what is there to show that we can do anything in the Champions League? And then to UPM, what is there to show that this project actually has a high ceiling and can finish top?
Hard to answer.
Yeah, go on, bro.
Well, look at our squad, bro. I'm gonna name our squad. We have Cucurella, one of the best left backs in the world. I don't want to hear this whole, oh, he's not. He is. We've seen him play the Euros. We've seen him play the season. Cool. We've got Casado, one of the best midfielders in the world. Let's keep it a stack. We got Enzo, you can argue, but he's a decent midfielder who's very, very young, who can actually improve. Man's played at the highest level too. We've got Palmer. He's already a stud. At his best, there's no one chatting to him in the league. We've got Jackson.
He hasn't been best in how long? The manager's regressed him. So we've seen.
Bro, the manager hasn't regressed him.
We've seen Palmer at a high level, yeah, in 1 year, and in the second year, he's kind of fallen off. So it's surely the evidence is showing that the players actually aren't improving; they're worsening. Same with Gusto.
I'm not hearing this, man.
It's true though.
See where your serious wins argument, right? Cool, fair point. Who are the big teams we beat? None this season. But at the same time, last season, who were the big teams we beat?
We didn't beat any.
That's what I'm saying.
We beat Spurs and we beat Man United. That's it.
Cool. We beat Spurs this season already.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I said. I don't count it as big wins, but it's still the same squad. You're arguing the squad is good enough to do something in the Champions League. I'm saying
with a few additions, I think, yeah.
But with the sample size are shown in 2 years, they haven't beaten anyone serious. So why?
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Do you think Arsenal, barring barring the defensive players over at Arsenal, their back line, do you think they have a better squad than us?
They got a better midfield than us.
They have a better
Who?
midfield than us.
Feels
That
better
midfield
midfield.
three, that midfield three of Partey, Odegaard, and Rice, we have no answer to.
Huh?
We have one midfielder in Caicedo. That's it. Lavia's
We
not
got
fit.
Palmer in the midfield as well.
So Palmer's a midfielder now, yeah.
Bro, he plays in the 10.
Yeah, that, like, even the 10. No team, no top Premier League team plays with a 10. Because
Bro,
in the Premier
Odegaard
League,
basically plays
he's
like
so
a 10, bro.
he's an 8, he's a box-to-box midfielder. In terms of in the Premier League, to be a 10 is impossible. That's why you get shifted out wide. Coutinho got shifted out wide. Diego Silva, David Silva got shifted out wide. Juan Mata got shifted out wide because it's so easy to neutralize a 10 and your whole game plan goes out the window. Mark a 10 out of the game. So that's not a midfielder. A midfielder, we only have one midfielder, and that's Caicedo and Lavia, but Lavia's hardly fit. Enzo Fernandez is a luxury midfielder. He doesn't do no midfield responsibilities out of possession. Out of possession.
Yeah, but bro, like, bro, I can't lie, I'm not hearing this. You're talking as if Odegaard's crazy off the ball.
He is. He can press.
Enzo can press as well.
Enzo can press.
He can press.
Enzo Fernandez.
If you're comparing to Odegaard's press, he can press, bro.
No, he
And
can't.
Odegaard's not winning the
one of
tackle.
the best pressers in the league.
Nah, I can't lie.
Midfielders, pressing midfielders. Odegaard out of possession never stops running. He's a dog.
But he doesn't tackle.
What?
Though.
So you want Gallagher then?
I rate
Gallagher.
Gallagher. I've always rated Gallagher.
No, but what's funny, Odegaard's not winning a tackle. He's barely winning tackles. Like, why are we acting as if Odegaard's like some defensive, like all defensive, all attack player? He's not.
I'll ask you a question. Do you think Odegaard's better? Do you think Enzo Fernandez is better than Odegaard?
Off the ball?
No, on just as a footballer. Do you think do you think Enzo Fernandez is better than Odegaard?
No, I'm not saying that. No, I think on the ball, Odegaard's better. Off the ball, I'd rather have Enzo than Odegaard.
Off the ball, you'd have Enzo off the ball. Enzo off ball. No,
Odegaard
seriously.
doesn't win. Odegaard doesn't win tackles. He actually doesn't win. Just because he runs doesn't
And
mean
what
nothing.
does bro? Enzo don't win none of his duels. He can't track back.
Bro,
He can't run.
This is just a gender because he actually does win some, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to glaze, man. He actually does win some. Like,
What are you doing it?
he wins some, bro.
Odegaard out of possession. Like, what are we doing here? I don't even want to do Odegaard.
Bro, why do you think United? Well, I mean, why do you think Arsenal have players like Rice behind them, bro?
Alright, this is mad. This is mad.
Odegaard doesn't win. Odegaard doesn't win.
I'm not
tackles.
saying
That's
he's a
why
better. I'm not talking about him as a ball winner. Off the ball, though, Enzo is a net negative to our side.
Yeah,
he's a
Odegaard
liability out of possession. Odegaard isn't worse. He literally leads the press for Arsenal.
So if Odegaard
he
doesn't
leads the
win,
press.
yeah, but if he's not winning, if he's in what's it called, Enzo's position, the only player behind him is Caicedo. If Odegaard doesn't win tackles, we are cooked as a team. Enzo wins half his tackles.
Enzo
Odegaard
hardly
doesn't win
wins
any
any
tackles.
He can't tackle. I don't even want to make this about Enzo. Enzo can't tackle though.
Oh man, do you know what? I'm not gonna follow this agenda because see Chelsea fans, yeah, they want to crash the team and make them seem worse than they actually are when we're doing bad. But when we're doing good, it's all like, oh, we're gonna win the league. Oh, we're good because I'm not hearing this, bro. We're not gonna act in the game as if Enzo is like shitter off the ball than like plays like Odegaard. It's because he's playing as an 8.
You don't watch
so
Arsenal. You don't watch Arsenal.
I do watch Arsenal. That's why they have Saliba and all them, man. If Arsenal had our back line, they're losing all their games. Bro, okay, look, give Arsenal Colwell and Saliba. Tell me they're winning the game. Tell me they're winning it. Like, let's not lie. That's why they sit back, bro. They're not winning a single game.
But you lot's argument was that we have a better squad than Arsenal. That's what started this. So you're now just saying by that argument, you've just basically confessed that Arsenal have a better squad than us.
I
didn't. They have a better defense.
Barring their back line and the goalkeeper.
Their back line is but their defense is a key part of their team. They've got the best defense in the league.
Cool, but I'm just saying, our issues are very easy to fix. And the longer
why hasn't it not been fixed for 4 years?
Because the sporting directors are dragging it out. So they're making it seem like a bigger issue than not. It's not hard to go get a top goalkeeper and 2 top centre backs. It's not fucking hard. We're acting like we're asking them to go do the impossible. It's not hard. Do the basics. Go get me a decent back line pairing. It's simple. But they're dragging it out. The longer they've dragged it out, the longer they've basically coerced all of us into thinking this is some difficult job. It's not difficult. It's not difficult, but they keep on making it difficult because they're going for, let me go get the young talent. Let me go get this little Portuguese centre back. Oh my God, he's 17, but he's gonna be balling in 5 years. So they're making it harder than it's not. It's not hard to go get a top centre back. It's not hard.
Brother.
And barring their back line, I don't think Arsenal have a better team than us personally. I'm not. There's only 2 players I'm probably taking.
All right, cool. They've had Saka injured all season.
And look at the way they've
had
played.
Odegaard out. No, hear me out. They've had Saka out for the whole season. They have had Odegaard out for 8 weeks. They have playing Marino as striker.
But didn't Odegaard play last week?
No, he's back now, but this season.
Okay.
This is currently the form table. Yeah.
By the way, they won more games when Odegaard wasn't playing than when he was playing, by the way.
But that form is so us.
Look, hold on. Because I want to make sure this is the right one that I got on here. Because I had 2 open. No, this ain't it. It's this one. Here we go. This is our last 12 games of the season, yeah, in the Premier League. Arsenal, who have had Saka out and are playing their makeshift DM as striker, are second in the league on the form table. How does that work? When they have all of these injuries, we've been complaining. We've spent this whole time talking about, they have Havertz and Jesus and all of these men injured too. We spent all of this time talking about, oh my gosh, we've had no Nani and Jackson for 4 games, and what we're gonna do, and Palmer
Nani, bro.
Game, and all of this type of stuff. How have they managed to have the second best form in the league and we're 14th?
Because they've got a good back line.
They've had more injured players than us for way longer. So something's not adding up here.
Can I ask you a question?
They've got a good back line.
Why are you backing out form tables? What does this mean?
These are the last 12 games. These are the games. These are the points in the season.
Okay, cool. You're telling man the last 12 games.
Hear me out. These are the points in the season where like you said, Noni, Jackson, Palmer have not been injured. I've been injured and all of these things. This is right now, 2025 form. Right now, this is what's going on. We're 14th in form. Whoa. Arsenal have had these injuries and they're still second in form. So why are you now running around like they've got a better team?
Played? Can I see who they played?
Can I see who they played? I'm so happy
about that. No, because I just genuinely want to see who they played. I know they're gonna back out. Look, these are the teams we lost to. We lost to them.
No.
I just want to see the teams they played.
You fucked up.
No, I'm not making an argument. I'm not making. I just want to see the teams they played. I just want to see.
You don't need to go there.
Okay, Crystal Palace.
Oh, you didn't even need to go there.
Crystal Palace 5-1. Did we beat them this season? Ipswich, we lost to them. Brentford, cool. Brighton, they drew. They lost to Newcastle. This is in the cup. Cups don't even count. They beat Spurs. Drew to Villa. We lost to them.
They beat Wolves.
Beat Manchester City 5-1. That would have been our biggest year. That would have been our biggest win in the whole Clearlake era. This is without Saka. This was Marino and them, man. What are we doing here? They beat Leicester. They lost to West Ham, which was a bad L. They drew to Forest. So did we. They drew to United. So did we. And then they beat us.
Cool. Go.
Okay, so all you told me is that they're out of form Man City team. Yeah. And most of the results.
Why did we beat them? We faced them in the we faced them 2 weeks beforehand, and they embarrassed us.
They're better than us. They're better than us right
now.
They
beat them, bro.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they aren't moving better than us. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, what the fuck does the form table prove? Because last season, when guys were doing the same thing, when guys were doing the same thing with Pochettino, and I was using the form table. Fuck off with that.
I was using the form table because form matters. What are you talking about?
Go to the form table.
Okay, cool. Form table matters. But guess what? Are we 14th? We're 4th. Okay, cool.
Let me say something.
Cool. You sound like a toxic. You sound like an NPC right now. You know, you're sounding like toxic.
Let me say something.
I'm not.
No, but you are though.
I'm not because if I'm cool. Because what a trophy, bro. In a form table, Newcastle Newcastle are third. What about the actual table? What is the?
What were you gonna say? You was gonna say what about actual trophy in it? They won one yesterday.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. I said, what about the actual league? What about the actual league? Where are they at? Where are they at? I don't care about form table because when guys were backing out of the form table to prove why Poch to stay last season, people were still saying sack him. So what's the point? What is this? I don't get the form table talk. What does this help?
Now,
when guys were backing out the form table for the same thing about Pochettino, 5-game run. Oh my God, we're second in it. We're second in the calendar year. In the calendar year, we're third. We're actually top 4. So realistically, he should stay. We still said sack him because we've seen the ball with our own eyes. I don't need this form table.
Can I say something?
Go on.
Cool. Look at the form table, innit? The problem is so obvious, and this is why guys call me toxic positive. But I just see the game in a different light. Look at Arsenal and their games and the goals against. They only got 8 goals against them, bro. I think that's the lowest in that whole table. Chelsea, we got 18 goals against us.
Oh, I'm so happy you mentioned that. I'm so happy. 18 goals against us. Do you want to see who's? I'm so happy you said this. PM, you're doing the Lord's work because I even forgot. Did you know? You want to see the teams that have conceded more goals than us in the last 12 games? You're gonna love this, mind you. Let's go. Leicester City 28, Southampton 34, Ipswich 30, West Ham 19. That's it, and Aston Villa 19. That's it. So barring Villa, who are a respectable team, but they're not even doing that good in the league. But we lost to them anyway. Only West Ham, Ipswich, Southampton, and Leicester City have a better defensive record than us. Maresca ball, though. Maresca ball, though. Now, this is what you guys want, though.
No, but you can't blame Maresca for that.
Yeah? You
can't blame Maresca because when you look at the team, you know the only reason why we're not performing is because of our back line. That's what we're trying to say. The only reason why Arsenal is better is because they don't have our back line. Give Arsenal the same back line. They're not doing what they're doing right now, bro.
It's not Maresca's fault.
What is that?
It's not Maresca's fault that he runs a high line he runs a high line in a 2. He does a 2-3-4-1 out of possession. High line in possession. High line with Colwill and Chalobah as the last line in defense. That's not Maresca's fault. The fact that we got killed by Arsenal with the long ball, by Manchester City with the long ball, isn't Maresca's fault. Calm.
No, it isn't, because you're trying to tell me that you slapped the same back line at Arsenal and it's performing the same way. You know that's not true, bro. Put Arteta.
You lot are arguing. You lot argued that Arsenal's team, we have a better team than Arsenal. Now you're saying, oh, it's not fair. Oh, it's not Maresca's fault. Give Arsenal that defense. Oh no, if Arsenal had these guys, so Arsenal have a better team than them.
Bro, you're capping, bro.
That's all you're arguing.
Bro, we said that Arsenal has a better back line. Give us Arsenal's back line.
You argued injuries. Arsenal have more injuries than us. They've had injuries for longer, and they're second in the league right now, the real league, and they're also second right now on the form table.
But bro, how many injuries have they had in their back line? Bro, you're not listening.
So Calafiori hasn't been injured. Timber hasn't been injured.
Yeah, and they have.
So how did Miles Lewis-Skelly end up starting for them regularly? Because they have injuries in that. They had injuries.
How many other defenders did they have?
They were playing Partey right back because Timber was injured.
Huh?
They were playing Partey right back because Timber was injured. They brought in Miles Lewis-Skelly.
They had Calafiori.
Yeah, Calafiori's been injured how many times?
They brought Calafiori. They realized this guy is fucking shit, and he was forced to play an academy player.
He's been playing injured. That's why.
Oh my god, bro! Man's moving like Arteta was like some tactical genius, and he's like, yeah. He was forced to play him. He was forced to play Miles Lewis-Skelly.
Yeah, because of injuries. Calafiori.
And guess what? It worked out. And guess what?
Their big money signing in the summer was injured, so they played their academy player.
And guess what? Imagine he worked out.
Don't get injured.
Bro, guys are talking about Arsenal's good. Arsenal's only good because of their back line.
Their two centre backs have not been injured this season.
Okay, but you said their back line. A back line don't consist of 2 players. Do you know what's mad?
What do you mean? No,
wait, hold on. How come Arsenal got 10 more injuries than us this season? I'm confused.
What the fuck does that mean? How is it measured? How is it measured?
This is gaslighting.
I'm confused. I thought. Wait. Surely not, though.
This
We
is
have-
gaslighting.
Bro, I don't know why.
Doesn't
I don't know why
make
CB's acting like you
You've had
slapped
injuries,
Cornwall in that Arsenal team, and they're not.
They
they're not-
fucking
they're
had
not
Ben
falling.
White, Timber. Look at the players they've had injured. Have they?
Ben White injured. Tomiyasu injured. Ben White.
What the fuck is Tomiyasu?
Timber
Man named
injured.
Tomiyasu like he
Calafiori
plays for them.
injured.
This nigga named
Calafiori
Tomiyasu
injured.
like he plays for them.
Tomiyasu
Man
even
named
won
You
with
said
Tomiyasu.
their
Chelsea.
defenders.
Does
you
Tomiyasu play?
said-
Does Tomiyasu
you said
start?
their
Does
defenders
Tomiyasu
don't
start
get
for Arsenal?
injured.
Does Tomiyasu, whatever that Japanese brother, does he start for Arsenal?
Okay,
No.
okay. I'm just gonna shut this up now
No.
because you've exposed yourselves. You've exposed yourselves. This is why you don't debate with me. Because look here, did Gabriel not miss 2 league games?
What
Did
two?
Saliba not miss
Two fucking league
not get
games.
injured?
Two
Look
league
at
games.
it.
Man, am I
Look
right?
at it.
2 league
Look
games.
at
What
look
the
at
hell
this.
does that mean?
Look, let me speak, brother. Let me speak, brother. Look at the injuries in their back line. Tomiyasu's missed most of the season. Timber's been injured. Ben White's been injured. Lewis Kelly himself's been injured. Kieran Tierney's been injured. Sinchenko's been injured. Calafiori's been injured.
Bro, the players you're talking
Gabriel's
about.
been injured. Saliba's been injured at points of the season. So their back line has been injured and they're still doing better than us defensively.
Bro,
So stop
Name. Look at the names you've named. Look at the names you've
all you
named.
keep doing is moving.
Look at
the
the
You
CB.
told
Look
me-
at the names you've named. That's
Yes
like man
or no?
telling you Badiashiel's been injured. Oh,
Yes.
and Semenyo's been injured. What the fuck does that mean?
Antonino
Yo, look at
never played
look
for
at the names you're naming. Look at the names you're naming. Tommy,
Bro, you're not being
bro,
serious. I can't lie.
Semenyo's been injured. Badiashiel's been injured. Desasi's been injured. That's the type of caliber of names you're naming to man right now.
Well, right, you are yes or no? Did you not say to me their backline don't get injured? Is
It
Calafiori
doesn't
not
get
their
injured.
back-
The main
Let me
back
speak.
line.
Let me
Bro,
speak.
they're
Look,
two
listen,
centre-backs.
listen, I know you're
Yeah,
rattled.
no, you're
rattled,
mocking it. You're
You're
mocking it. You're mocking it. You're mocking it. You're mocking it. Because
You're
they're 2 centre-backs.
You're
They're 2
rattled, bro.
centre-backs, right? They're 2 centre-backs. Game in, game out. Do they play? Yes or no?
Yes.
So why the fuck are you talking out? Why the fuck are you rising man fucking fullbacks, gang? You're rising man
You said
fullbacks.
their back line. So their back line is only 2 players. Their back line is only 2
That's
I'm
players.
not
their main
saying their
back line,
back line
bro.
is only 2 players. I'm not saying their back line
No,
is
but
only 2
you
players.
lot said their back line hasn't been injured. I've just given you all of their defenders being injured. At
And,
certain
Ben
and
White.
all, the only defenders you've listed to man are majority fullbacks.
Ben White,
No.
Sinchenko.
Okay.
Calafiori. What
All
the
right,
fuck?
cool. Was
Man-
Calafiori not their marquee signing? A back line
And
is
he
still
was
players.
shit. And he was
But
shit.
he still got
Why-
injured. He's a starter that got injured for
Okay.
them.
Oh,
You
did he
keep
cheat with
shifting the
Semenyo?
You keep
Did he get
shifting the
injured?
goalpost.
Yes. You know what, bro. Look at the names. Your rising names, right? That's like me saying that. Oh, Badiashiel's been injured for time, gang. Oh my god, Badiashiel's been injured. But Todd Boehly went to France in a Lamborghini to pick up Badiashile. But now look at him, he's fucking injured, bro. It don't make no sense. That's the caliber of signings you're rising to, man. Calafiori is dead. There's a reason why MLS starts over him, cause he's
Man,
better.
Timber's only been injured for 3 games.
And
Only
guess
3
what? And guess
games.
what? Man said, oh, because
You said injury. Now you're policing the injuries. Now we're policing the injuries.
What?
I'm not policing.
Now we're policing the injuries. Now.
I'm not policing the injuries. I'm not policing
did
the
you say?
injuries.
What
But
did
I'm
you
telling
say?
you right now, if Tyreek George got injured, do you give a fuck?
I mean, right now, yes, I would still.
Oh,
Okay,
man,
but-
this is gaslighting.
Right now, I would have. I wanted him to start yesterday.
Okay, cool. Right now, cool, makes sense because we already have injuries in the front line. But at the beginning of the season, when Tyreek George got that little dressing room thing, if Tyreek George got injured and they said, yeah, mate, he's done his ACL, gonna be out for the season, would you have given a fuck?
Facts. He keeps moving the goalpost, bro. He keeps moving the goalpost. It's mad.
I'm not moving no goalpost, gang. I'm not moving no goalpost. Man, them are rising me. You're right. Cool. They've had injuries. Fair enough. The whole backline hasn't been fit. But they're 2 centre backs. The 2 centre backs everyone raves about in the league. Have they been injured?
No. And Timber.
Bro, you're rising. Listen, most of their fullbacks. So you're listing man injuries for fullbacks. So one fullback is injured, the other is healthy. So their whole backline has been majority.
I'll let you shout. I'll let you shout. Yeah, I'll let you shout. And I was just all I want is to be uninterrupted. Yeah, I've let you.
Go on.
A safe space for you to communicate and express yourself. Now, you said initially, Arsenal have a better squad than us. Before you said that comment, you also said.
I never said Arsenal had a better squad than us. That wasn't me. That might have been PM, but I never said.
I said backline. I said. Sorry,
no, at first it was about squad, and I said, "Cool." Before you even made that comment, first and foremost. Facts, shouting at the MCGA president is mad. They've lost their minds, bro. They've lost their minds, fam. Before you made that comment initially, you lot was complaining that because Jackson and Noni have been injured, Palmer hasn't been as good. Then Palmer has been out yesterday. I said to you guys at the time, injuries doesn't mean anything because Arsenal have been without Saka for the season, Odegaard for 8 weeks, Havertz, Jesus, and all of that have not been fit, and they're still second in the table in the form charts where we're 14th, and these players have been out. Then you said their back line has been fit. I've just given you a clear-cut evidence in Timber, Calafiori, Zinchenko, Tomiyasu, Ben White, who all are part of that back line, not being available. Now you're saying, oh, but it's fullbacks. So if Kukurea got injured now, it wouldn't matter. He's a fullback, right? Surely, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't mean anything. He's a fullback, no?
Listen, can I just say something?
Kukurea is not part of the back line because he's a fullback.
No. Can I just say something? Can I just say what I'm going to answer your question? Yeah, they have defensive depth and quality depth in their defense. We don't. If Kukurea got injured, that would be a big deal for us because who's our other left back? We don't have one. But over there,
why can't we go in the academy and get a Miles Lewis Skelly like they done?
Okay, cool. Guess what? I think we should. I think Cobham's got talent. There probably is a left back in the academy that can match work, just like MLS. But guess what? Do you think this is planned that MLS was some like raved about academy player? Not to my knowledge, at least. But do you think Arteta would have played MLS if he didn't have that many injuries to his fullback?
But that's my point.
But
that is literally
you're saying.
That's what I'm saying to you guys. The reason why MLS is even in the squad is because they had injury problems. You are started saying no Calafiori shit. That's their big money summer signing. He's been injured this season. The same way when our big money signing Nkunku was injured and Lavia was injured last season. It was wait for Lavia and Nkunku to come back for a whole year, and they've come back and they're still shit.
All right, bro. I got a question in it.
Exactly. They had a front line of Trossard, Marino, who's a DM playing striker, and Nwaneri from the academy, fam. And they're still second in the form table.
Bro, but no.
No.
They got a better attack.
Man's backing out form table. Where they're not supposed to win the league.
It's not even a word.
No, because
we're supposed to win the league too.
Yes, we are. And we clearly say, but listen, guess what? They've come. No. This guy's moving like, form table. What the fuck does the form table mean? Were they not
in the rule table? They're second in the rule table as well.
So, okay, is that going to win them the league? I look how many points. You're telling my second one. How many points are there behind Liverpool, bro?
How many points are there behind us, above us? Why have they beaten us? Why haven't we beaten them?
Because they got their best players not injured, bro. Their best players are the defense. Like, stop acting like Arsenal's good because of their attack,
so you lot was not gassed that Saka was out for the season and thought you were gonna finish above them.
Well, if I wasn't gassed because it was Saka.
We talk to each other every day. Let's not lie.
I thought we should have finished above them because of the form, because of the running we had, and Maresca and the team let me down. They lost the likes of Ipswich and that. I thought technically, if we won our games, we should have been above them. We should be way above them. But that's not what happened.
I didn't think that.
For the title, I agreed.
I didn't think that because, like me, I was literally saying that we have an issue with our defense. I've been saying that from the get-go. Our defense is cooked, bro. Like, you can't win nothing with a defense like Chelsea. Cornwall can't lead your defense. And then when Fofana got injured, it was even worse. Like, you have just Cornwall leading our defense. Having Cornwall lead your defense is like having Skelly, man.
No, but you said Cornwall. Yes, Cornwall's young, right? But according to you and what you said about the project, Cornwall's young, isn't it? So
no, but Cornwall's shit. The Cornwall thing. I'm not hearing that. You can't. I don't believe in football. You can have a young defender like Cornwall lead your team. Like to have a young defender lead your team.
Guys like Greasy Don were letting you guys know that we have a better team than Liverpool and that.
Yeah, because we don't talk about the defense though. Yeah, but if someone says Chelsea's got a better team, we don't talk about.
Okay, so you're talking about the attack, yeah? Okay, you're talking about the attack.
Talking about the midfield and the attack.
Okay, so then why did we not score anything? Why did we not score against them yesterday?
Who?
Arsenal. Why didn't we score against Arsenal yesterday?
Because we created nothing. That was on the manager.
No,
And look
no,
who
but
was our front line.
We got a better midfield than an attack. So why did they makeshift DM?
No, okay, no. Oh my days, no. Because CB, what you're doing, yeah, is moving like we got CB, what you're doing is like you're moving like we got played off the park. That Arsenal created bare chances, and
they created more chances than us. It could have been 4-0.
Look at no, they didn't. No, they didn't.
It could have been 4-0 in the first half.
Because we have a shit goalkeeper. The same guy you were propping 2 weeks ago. The same guy you were propping 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so it's all on the goalkeeper. So explain to me why.
Yes. When my goalkeeper is passing a ball to guys like Trossard or Zinchenko, whichever the fuck one of them guys it is, when my goalkeeper's doing that, yes, it's on him. Because you were propping him 2 weeks ago.
Firstly, that even lead to a goal. If we're gonna do that game, then we can say the same thing.
Okay, but is that not one of the chances you're talking about? Is that not one of the cool? But CB, is that not one of the chances you're talking about?
That's one of the chances, yes. But I'm saying, and I can say we could do the same thing about Kukurea when he tried to bait a foul at the edge of the box and that almost led to a chance. I can say the same thing about Colwell clearing the ball. And
so all their chances, so the chances that happened were because of the back line, not because they carved us open, not because they were actually.
No. You said it's our goalkeeper. So if by that logic, please explain to me why. When Sanchez didn't play, we conceded 5 goals in 2 games against Brighton and Aston Villa without him playing.
Look who else is playing. Look who's playing. Because it's on. Then guess what? Sanchez ain't playing. Then we have another arse cheek playing in goal.
Okay, so then the key. So it's not on the goalkeeper then.
It is on the goalkeeper because when my goalkeeper
every
punching balls out like
every
Superman,
goalkeeper that plays it's the fault of every goalkeeper that plays. Yeah.
No, but listen. But can I say something? When Jorgensen is catching a ball right in between his legs with his arms and letting it go underneath him for them to score a goal, yes, it's on him. When
so then every game we lose is on the goalkeeper, no matter who the
and the defense.
No, but guess what? But guess what? I'm not saying every game. But in games where either your goalkeeper or your defenders are making clear and cut bozo errors, yes, it's on you.
Okay, so what error was made when Sanchez made the stop to save us from going 2-0 down in the second half?
Congratulations, great goalkeeping.
No, but you said all their chances came from a mistake. So that was a chance that was created. Well, who made the mistake?
Okay, I'm not. I said most of their chances. That right there.
Now tell me a chance that we created.
So you're bringing up one.
Okay, so then tell me a chance that we created yesterday.
We didn't create anything.
I thought we have a better midfield and attack, so they created more chances than us.
Yeah, but we're going up against the Arsenal defense though.
God,
you forget we're going up against Saliba and that without Jackson, bro. If Arsenal has the Southampton defense, we win that game.
Yeah, but that's a relegation.
But Bo's rising the only decent chance of the whole game. You're rising the only decent chance of the whole game is the one you wrote.
We have a better attack and a better midfield according to you guys. Yeah.
Right now, we don't have a better attack. Right now, we don't have a better. When my winger is playing as my striker, and when I have a full play merchant on the other wing, and when I have a guy that doesn't know where he wants to be on a football pitch, that doesn't press, that doesn't run, we don't have a better attack than them at the moment.
I thought we had the best depth in the league. I thought we had the best attack in the league. That's what.
Guess what? Like I said multiple times on your stream, they've shipped out all our depth in January. We don't have the best depth.
We only lost 2 players in January, Vega and Yao Felix.
But guess what? We also had what? What else did we also have? We've also had injuries.
So
we've had injuries, and then they've also loaned out players when Carney's left.
I'm confused. Arsenal went in the front 3 with Trossard, Martinelli, and Marino playing as their striker. A DM was playing striker. So I'm confused. They also had injuries as well.
Yeah, but okay, cool. But they're going up against players like Colwell. We're going up against Saliba, bro. You keep forgetting we're going up against one of the best defenses in the world, bro.
Okay,
one of the best defenses in the world.
You said we had the best. You said we had the better midfield. So why did Odegaard, Partey, and Rice play us off the park when Enzo and Caicedo were both playing?
They didn't play us off the park. Did you watch the game?
We struggled to string passes together and break lines.
So did they? Did you watch the game? That game was horrible. That game was horrible. I seen them play. I seen us play. If that header does not go in, they don't score. That game ends 0-0. No one scores that whole entire game.
You're not justifying this loss, yeah?
I'm not justifying a loss. A loss is a loss at the end of the day. It's disgraceful. That's all I'm gonna say. But guess what? If that, because you know, Marino doesn't even mean it. He means to flick it on. If that doesn't go in, do they score? That for the whole entire game, do they score?
Nope.
No, they don't.
And that's meant to be second place.
That's what I'm saying. They created
Come on,
nothing.
man.
We created nothing. Let's stop acting like, oh my God, Arsenal was so much better than us. We were terrible, but so were they. So stop trying to use them as some kind of benchmark or standard that, they were so much better than us, because they weren't.
And if we have a better defense and a better keeper, we win that game.
I don't think we win the game either, because the attack, because our attack is dross. Our attack, look at our attack. I watched that game and I don't think we were going to score at one point. The only time I thought we were going to score was when their goalkeeper made a mistake and couldn't catch a fucking Cucurella shot. That's the only time I thought, oh wow, that could have gone in.
Is that the real Joe? Is that the real Joe in the comments? Is that the real Joe in the comments? The MCGA Joe.
Has to be still.
If it is, then hold that, you toxic positive merchant blood. What, you've been backing and propping this shit manager for months, excuse after excuse. What now, fam? What now? What? Because we didn't have Palmer, they didn't have Saka. So that neutralizes it. Hold that. MPC toxic positive bot. He's a literal bot. That's what he is, bro. But no, literally, my point was, because those of you that may have joined late, he argued, nah, brother, ain't me. Okay, I'm sorry, Joe. There's a Joe that's in my group chat, innit? But no, literally, my point initially was that we were talking about Champions League. We were talking about Newcastle, and they said, oh, well, Newcastle got grouped in the Champions League. If we're going Champions League, we're going to want to win it. And I said, oh, but we're not winning it with this squad. You man said we will. I'm also Joe. Big up Joe. Big up Joe. Big up Joe. You're the real Joe now from now on. The other Joe, he's lost his title. Bro, last year they were injured. We still finished behind them 3 years in a row. Their defense hasn't been healthy 3 years running. Facts. This excuse of injuries is so tired because there's injured teams. Konate's been injured at certain points in the season. They had Alisson injured. Liverpool still doing what they're doing. Arsenal have had Saka, Odegaard, Timber, Calafiori, Havertz, Jesus injured. What's the excuse? I want to go back to this form table, yeah, because I don't even want, like, fuck Arsenal anyway. At the end of the day, I couldn't give two shits about them. You look at the form table, like I said, the only teams that have conceded more goals than us in the last 12 games are Leicester City, Southampton, Ipswich, West Ham, and Villa. That's mad. The fact we're 14th right now in the form table, the fact that Man United's Amarin are in better form than us is mad. We've got 4 wins in our last 12. The 4 wins have come from, and I want to get the real Premier League table before, as well as that. Our 4 wins have come against Southampton, who are 19th on the form table, Leicester, who are 20 on the form table, West Ham, who are 16th on the form table, and Wolves, who are 15th on the form table. Mind you, I want you to pay attention to Ipswich Town, who have got 1 win in their last 12 games. Guess where that 1 win came from? Mad. This is what I'm saying. You look at the actual row table. The 4 teams we've beaten in the last 12 games are 20th, 19th, 16th, 17th. If anything, the manager is just beating his level.
Well, we say this now, but then when end of the season comes here and we're like, what, top 4? It's still gonna be Maresca out. Like guys aren't looking at this with logic. I can't lie, because we can't say we're beating our level because we know we're gonna finish top 4, top 5. Like we are gonna.
I don't know. You can bet. You know we're finishing top 4. You know it.
Yeah.
Let's put a bill on it right now.
What, a bill?
A bill right now. We're finishing top 4. I put a
bill. But if we lose, it's gonna. If we don't get top 4, it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah, I mean that's if you said you know it, so you shouldn't even have no reservations. You know it.
Bill, yeah, calm.
Yeah, it's 82 people witnessing.
I said it live. Calm, Bill.
Say no more.
As top 5. Wait. Can I say top 5?
No, you said top 4.
Calm. Do you know if we get 5th place, we get Champions League, I wouldn't be impressed. But we're gonna get top 4, man.
Cool. Say no more. I just want to highlight our last 4 games of the season. Anyway, as I said, our last the games of the season. But anyway, let's actually look at the teams that are doing better than us on the form table. So Newcastle are third in the form table, 8 wins in their last 12 games. I was told that they're playing shit without Isak. Yet they're still above us. They have scored more goals than us, because another thing is apparently it's all the defense and not their attack. So I've put the last 12 games, by the way, started from Everton onwards. So Jackson, Noni, Palmer, all of these guys have been fit. At points, Yao Felix was playing too before you guys say depth. Please explain to me why we've got 16 goals scored. Same amount as Man United. Only teams that have scored less than us in the last 12 games. Let's go down. Leicester City, Southampton, Ipswich, West Ham, Wolves, Villa. That's it. Mad. So we have scored less goals. And we've scored less goals than most teams in the league, barring that are not in relegation battles, barring Villa. And we have conceded more goals than most teams that are in relegation levels, barring Villa. And then the one thing when you keep saying barring Villa, they beat us convincingly. Mad. That's mad. These are the stats that
And we beat them convincingly before. Like what?
Yeah, but okay. It's a mid-off.
Cool. So now it's a mid-off.
No, it don't hold weight because they beat us in this run. They beat us convincingly.
Okay, cool. So they beat us when we were shit and we beat them when we were good. So what now?
No, but brother, are you not understanding? They are still shit right now. And they beat us. They've conceded, they are in relegation form in terms of their form, their wins, their goals conceded, their goals scored. Yet they're still above us on the form table and they beat us convincingly. Do you not see this? The fact that Man United are above us on the form table and how bad they've been.
Okay, cool. But
do you not see the flaws in this?
Okay, cool. But you see, this is why I don't like this form table thing, because it just furthers your agenda. Because, cool. Now let's look at the actual table. Where are Man United? Where are they? You're writing my form table like it's the actual table.
All that does is reaffirm how bad we are actually doing. Because yes, we're fourth right now.
Okay, cool. So cool. So they are quote unquote doing better than us with the form table. But where are they?
Okay, but
can I ask you a question, CB? If a United fan back out the form table right now to you and said to you, "Oh yeah, we're doing better than you," and you're like, "Cool, what's the evidence for that?"
No, they can say we're in better form than you right now, and I would say, okay, fair enough.
Okay, but does that mean they're better than us?
I never said any of these teams were better than us. So
then what is the point of this form table then? So what?
Because it's telling us how we're performing right now. This is the state of the club right now.
Oh my. Okay, but
you're hiding over the fact that we're still fourth. Wake up and smell the fucking coffee. When you not realize this manager is killing us.
And I agree. I want him sacked. Win the Conference League and then sack him. I want him sacked. I want him gone.
But this is the thing. You lot are falling for this toxic positivity. NPC. Oh, but we're fourth. We're hiding behind, but we're fourth. Newcastle got a game in hand on us. They're going to win that game.
Cool. And then we'll win our next game. What now?
Okay. Now that we
then we play them, and then listen, and then when we play them, we just have to take away points from them. Simple as.
Okay. Simple, because that's simple. We've got Spurs next. Brentford away. Ipswich. Fulham away. Everton at home. Liverpool, Newcastle, United, Forest.
All at home, barring Forest.
And Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle, yeah.
Well, which we lost away to already this season.
Playing a whole different 11.
Okay. Anyway, what do you see us? How do you see us today?
So I'm a predict a win, draw, win, loss, win.
Wait, so win draw. Spurs. Win Spurs.
Yeah.
Draw Brentford.
Yeah.
Win Ipswich.
Yeah.
Win Fulham.
Yes.
Away.
Yeah, I think we'll beat Fulham away, yeah.
Everton.
Loss.
At home.
I think, bro, listen, I know the way these men play, bro. I think we could lose that, yeah.
Liverpool.
Loss.
Newcastle.
Win.
Man United.
Draw.
Forest.
I think we win that game.
You said what, win, yeah?
Yeah, win, yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. 3 points, 4 points, 7 points, 10 points, 11 points, 14 points. So you predict 14 points from our remaining games, which would put us at 63 points to finish the season. Do you know why that's for? Do you know why? What's so ironic?
Because I know what you're gonna say. Last season, 63 points. But guess what?
But guess what? Season, man.
But guess what? We're not playing the last season, my brother.
Word.
We're not playing the last season. We're not playing the last season.
Do you know why? What's so funny about? Oh my gosh! But guys, we're fourth though. Oh guys, we're fourth though. This time last season, what are we? Game week 29.
Well, this season,
yeah,
this season is way more competition.
But can I just ask you? No, CB, can I just ask you?
But hear me out. This time last season, yeah, we would have been 7th with 49 points. That's how fucking shit this league is right now. Yeah, it's the weakest prem we've had in so long, and we didn't capitalize it.
Wait. Nah, this guy's talking nuts. Yeah, or more teams are just taking more points off the bigger teams. Or that's how. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? If Liverpool, win the league with how many other points, but it was less points than last season, do they still win the league?
What are you on about?
If Liverpool win the league, wait, how many points was last season win the league with?
Bro, look at the top 3 last season, bro. They were literally taking all the points. Like, let's be.
Can I just? That's what I'm saying. Wait, so cool. If Liverpool win the league with however many points, but the points is lower than last season. So let's say last season, they would have been second.
No, because they won the league.
Okay, cool. If we get top 4, but we got the same amount of points as last season, is that still top 4?
Yeah.
So why are you telling man about points? Why are you telling man about points? I don't care about
what makes you think
63
points?
Different.
What makes you think 63 points is going to be enough to get top 4?
I don't know, but
look at the other teams. Look at the other teams' games, bro. They got way harder. Games
you're just falling for my trap, man. PM, brilliant question. Oh, thank you so much. Let's look at Newcastle's games coming up. That's kind of cool. Cool. It's annoying now. Brentford, Leicester City, Man United, Palace, Villa, Ipswich, Brighton, Chelsea, Arsenal, Everton.
Well, they're struggling.
Okay. What's your predictions for Brentford?
Brentford, but they're drawing that game. They might even lose.
Oh, wow. Okay, they draw that game or they lose.
They might lose.
I think they draw that game.
Okay, even if they drew the game, they would be 4th. Anyway, Leicester City.
I think they win.
They win.
Man United.
They draw that game.
No, I think Man United win. I think they lose.
Man United win away at St. James's Park.
Why not? I think, yeah.
Okay. So that's already 4 points. Okay, by the way. Crystal Palace.
I think they win.
7 points. Aston Villa.
Lose.
I think I draw.
They lose. Against Villa.
We just looked at the form table, by the way.
Okay, but that's the form table. Oh my day, CB, bro.
They lose
the form table contextualizes the teams you're actually going against and what run.
Okay, but cool. There's gonna be an international break. You're moving like every single after international break, everything's gonna pick up where they left off.
But that's what I said as well. That Newcastle Cup.
Newcastle Cup. What is this?
Bro, these bros are chatting shit, innit? They are, bro. They're toxic positivity.
Bro, didn't Liverpool win EFL Cup last season? And they still fell off.
Why are we?
These guys remind me of Arsenal fans predicting Liverpool fixtures.
I'm not predicting no one. I'm not
Bro,
predicting no one's
CB's
fixtures
the
because
one
I
that
didn't
told us
ask
to
to do
predict.
it. CB, you're the
Why
one
you
that brought it
rattled?
up.
Why
These
you
man are
rattled?
glazing
Why you
CB.
Bro,
rattled?
because this nigga's trying to compare man to Arsenal fans. I'm not rattled.
They're
CB was the one that
glazing
said
CB.
predict these lots points. Oh, let's see where the points. I told you. I think we finished the season on 63
You
points.
said they're gonna lose to Brentford.
Why not?
Their first game at home after winning their first trophy in 70 odd years, and they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose to that. They're gonna lose that game.
Who knows, nigga? Who knows? I don't want to do
Bro,
this
what's
anymore.
EFL
Alright,
Cup
go
got
back
to
to
do with
Chelsea,
them
man.
playing
I
in the
don't
Premier
No,
League?
why are you mad though? Why are you mad?
I'm not mad because this
Why
is
you mad?
bullshit. This is bullshit. I already told you, man, we are finishing off 63 points. That's it.
Bro.
This is bullshit.
Hey, so anyway, I've got a bet with PM, a bill. If we get Champions League football, yeah. If we get fourth, yeah. If we don't get fourth, sorry.
Fam,
That
these
is
man
dumb.
lost to Brighton literally 2 weeks ago.
So did we.
But I'm just saying,
Twice.
they're not crazy.
Twice. We lost
They're
to
not
them
crazy. Bro,
Man.
Newcastle's not crazy, and we just got Fofana back. I'm just saying, we're gonna finish higher than Newcastle.
We
I know
just
that
got
for a fact.
Fofana back.
But we're finishing higher than Newcastle, and when we do, yeah, I don't want to hear none of this. I want guys to even say Maresca in after that, because if the benchmark is literally be higher than Newcastle, be top 4, we're gonna do that. I know
The
that for a
benchmark is
fact.
to win the league.
Where's that?
The benchmark is winning the league.
Yeah, we're clearly not winning the league this season because we know
No,
that
but
the back line's the issue.
there's a team that's got a better attack and midfield than us. That's second place. That we've got a better midfield and attack than them, according to you lot. That's second place.
But they didn't win the league. If you're an Arsenal fan, you'll be more pissed than you are right now.
So you'd rather be fourth than second?
No,
if I win the Conference League, hell yeah. I'll win the Conference
I'd rather
League.
be 3
I
years
end
into a
up fourth.
project, 4th place, than 6 years, ending up still top. Like my peak is in 2nd place, bro.
But man's even like Arsenal haven't regressed, bro. Bro, you're letting the table fool you.
So now the table doesn't matter. You're saying I'm letting the table fool me? Same guy that when I put the form table on here
because
listen
to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You're cool. I don't hold the table in such high esteem like that in the first place. But when you're backing out the form table, something that's even less superior, I'm going to have to call it out. I'm going to have to call it out. You're moving. So you man are gonna tell my look man in the face and tell me this is the same Arsenal of 2 years ago. No, they're not.
Okay, they've regressed.
So they've clearly regressed. I'm not saying that they're a worse team.
Arsenal regressed, cool, but they're still 9 points above us in the league. They've had injuries to Saka, who's out for the season. Odegaard 8 weeks. Timber, Calafiori, Tomiyasu, Ben White. They've had to bring in academy players. They're playing a DM as striker, and they're 9 points above us. And that's a team that's regressed. What does that say about your club?
What do you mean? It's on the manager, like I said. Because guess what? If that run we run on, we beat Ipswich, we fought Fulham, which were beaten. It's a whole different game. Like, come.
Man, like Faz, make United great again. Nah, you lot can sink, mate. You lot can sink, brother. And I see that guy in the comments that said, "Oh, Chelsea are having a worse season than United." Yeah, what are we doing?
Said that? But I can't lie. You're enabling them. Because you're backing out. Oh, form table. Oh, look at the form table. You're enabling. You're enabling that bullshit, man.
I'm enabling.
Yes, you are. Because I thought you weren't a stats man. You're backing out form table. What the fuck does that mean to man? You know what you remind me of, yeah? Them Poch inners, yeah, when they're bringing out the yearly calendar, the calendar table. Oh, but if you look on the calendar, the year-to-year calendar table, we Chelsea are 4th.
That's how you see that you measure the trajectory and the form of clubs and teams, brother. What are you talking about? That's how you know what the form and trajectory you're playing in.
Oh my god!
It's simple. The last 12 games of the season, we're 14th place. Simple. We are Chelsea.
But that's not how it works. That's not how it works.
It's March. Why are we?
Have a
Why?
word. If the league guess what? If the league started 12 games ago, fair enough, you have a point. But the league didn't start 12 games ago, so I don't get your point.
Brother, at the end of the day, yeah. At the end of the day, it's very simple.
What's with Anthony Masterclass? Oh my, no, I don't even know what's going on there.
In 2025, we've only beaten 4 teams this season.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you
West
something?
Ham, Wolves,
Can I ask you something?
Southampton, and Leicester.
Can I ask you
20th
something?
place, 19th place, 17th place, 16th place.
Can I ask you something, CB?
Go on.
Does the league start in 2025?
So
Danny.
we should let's lose all our games. No, let's lose all our games for the rest of the season because the league only matters for when it started in 2024. So it doesn't matter.
But guess what? But guess what? No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're necessarily wrong. But what you're doing is disingenuous because the league didn't start in January, did it? It didn't.
Okay, it's calm. We're fourth.
And guess what? If we don't start winning games, we're not going to be fourth anymore.
No. It doesn't matter because the league didn't start in March. So even if we don't start winning games, it doesn't matter because the league doesn't start in March. So forget it. Let's lose all the rest of our games.
But that's not what I'm saying. What kind of straw man, bro? What are you on? What are you on? I'm just saying. You're telling man we've only won 4 games this whole year. And like I said, disgraceful. It's disgraceful. There's no excuse in that. But you keep on.
You didn't say that. Your response when I told you we only won 4 games this year was the league didn't start in 2025.
Yeah, exactly. Because it didn't.
By your logic, we don't need to start winning games because the league didn't start in March.
I didn't say that, and my logic does not contribute to that. Like, what are we talking about? I just said the league don't start in 2025 because you're telling man about 4 games, talking about 4 wins. Cool, disgraceful. But the league don't start now. The league didn't start in January. Like, I'm confused.
Okay. What year are we in?
What year we in?
Yeah.
2027.
Get this manager gone, man. Do you know what's so funny? You guys saw my watch along chat, yeah? I was saying, I already predict the excuses that we're going to hear from this fan base. Palmer's injured. Oh, they got their strongest squad back. Oh, we've only been together for 1 season. And what's been happening? What have we been hearing? What did Kat say they'll come out and say? They don't even hide the stuff. They're so predictable, these toxic positive NPC bots. And all of these guys are the real enablers in where our club is today because they prop everything that we do. Clearlake can tell you guys right now, yeah, we're going to shave everyone's hair off. Yeah, you have to shave all your hair off and they'll do it. And they'll say, no, it's part of the process.
Listen, I'll shave my hair off if we start winning, bro. If these man tell man, yeah, to win the league, you have to shave your hair. I will shave my hair. Simple. CB, yeah, if we get, listen, let's make a bet, yeah. If we get top 4, you have to cut your dreads.
What'd you say?
If we get top 4, you have to cut your dreads.
No, what the hell?
Yeah, come on, man. No. If we win the Conference League, get top 4.
No,
Conference League and get top 4.
Because it's the Conference League. This is the bare minimum. Win me a Champions League and I'll cut my dreads. What about that? When we qualify in the Champions League, like you said, we're so good. Yeah, cool. Let's win that Champions League then.
Listen, man. Inshallah, man, we win the champs. Now, if we win the Club World Cup, yeah, cut your dreads. Yeah.
Bro, Joy is see with CB, yeah. CB's just going with the motions, bro. Like when we start winning, it's gonna be. I'm not here to gas up the what's it called, the sporting directors and that. I think they're a bit arse. I won't lie to you. But like if your benchmark is literally gassing up Arsenal, Newcastle projects, yeah, bro, in 2 years you're gonna be gassed. Like probably next year you're probably gonna be gassed. You're gonna be gassed saying, yeah, Clearlake this because, bro, I can't lie. We're going to be touching top 4 consistently easy. Like what Arsenal and Newcastle are doing is nothing special, bro. In 6 years, Arsenal just touched 2nd place. Newcastle, I can't like Newcastle fans, you're gassed over EFL Cup. this is your ceiling, bro. You're not gonna compete for the league anytime soon. You're not ever gonna do it in the next 10 years. Don't gas yourself. These are the calibers of the teams you're gassing up, bro. We're not far off from them. We're
Nah,
probably
listen, PM, PM, I got you. Yeah. Next season, yeah, let's say we go on a run, well, at first or something, yeah. This guy's gonna be like, oh, we're gonna, this is my Chelsea. He's gonna cry on stream again. Bro. He's gonna cry on stream again, and then he's gonna be like, oh my god, we have to win the league. And then if we don't, he's gonna get mudded again. He's gonna start crashing it. Like that's just CB, innit?
Okay, so God forbid, I'm happy that my club's winning games. This is what's so weird. All of these guys, you were singing we've got our Chelsea back a couple months ago. So I can't want Maresca sacked now after
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you go from one extreme to the other extreme.
No, it's just like I don't get it. Because the same way we won the league title in 2015 with Jose Mourinho, because we won the league and we was happy when he won the league in 2015, he should have not been sacked in 2016 for being in the bottom half of the league.
No,
like, this don't make sense.
I'm just saying there's almost no middle ground for you. There's almost no okay, this could be true and this can't. For you it's that's wrong and then that's right, or it's that's left and then that's right.
What I'm saying.
You know? Like it's one extreme to the other, but that's CB, innit?
And you use that to predict what's going to happen with our squad. And you can't use that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. For example, right? When we were winning, you expected us to beat all of these teams, which we should have. But now we're losing teams that we should be beating. You're saying, now we're not going to beat them. So
who didn't say we're not going to beat? Whoever come out and said we're not going to beat?
No, I'm just saying from the way you've been speaking, that's what I'm assuming.
I didn't say we're not going to beat nobody. I'm Chelsea. I'm not going.
You don't think we're going to get top 4, bro?
I don't go into no game saying teams are beating us. I'm a Chelsea fan. I've got expectations and standards that I uphold.
Do you think we're getting top 4?
You can't say we got our Chelsea back, and now you're just crashing it weekly.
What?
I mean, yes, I can, because I was under the impression that we was back. We was performing in a trajectory as if we was back. We was second, 2 points off the top of the table on Christmas. As Chelsea fans, you might know Christmas, you look at the table, you say, all right, cool, we're going for the title. That's where we was at. I was happy. I shed tears of joy. I didn't cry because we lost the game. I shed tears of joy because I was happy that for once the standards were being met. And then they've fallen off. And I'm crashing it weekly. Rightfully so, because I need the standard back to where it needs to be. Forest's project is better than us, facts. And how did they build their squad? Centre-backs, solid centre-backs. Yeah? Traditional full-backs that overlap. None of this woke, inverted full-back stuff. Direct attacking full-backs. Direct wingers. A 10, an old-school 10, and a target man. Ball winners in the midfield. It's not hard.
It's actually not hard. Patch, man.
You know a coach that's coached in this league before. It's not difficult, mate.
We're forced on a purple patch, bro. Let's not do that. This is just purple.
Forest are on a purple patch. How long is the purple patch supposed to be?
Bro, I'm just saying this for one season wonder thing. You have to realize the teams you're talking about, Aston Villa did the same thing. Newcastle did the same thing. Forest are now doing the same thing they're doing, bro. Next season, it's not going to be with none of them, man.
Okay, like you said, Aston Villa are above us in the form table. Newcastle are above us in the form table.
What's that got to do with the league? They're sixth right now, or seventh, or like wherever they are.
So where, as you said, these teams are currently performing better than us. Those teams that you said, it's one season wonder. Forest is a purple patch, but they're currently performing better than us right now.
So you're saying you'd rather be Aston Villa? Because I don't get the logic with Aston Villa using form, because Aston Villa is shitter than us right now, bro.
Yeah, and I've been getting onto Aston Villa. And what happened? What did Aston Villa do? Why I can't get onto them? They embarrassed us last month.
I don't care about this shit, bro. All I care about is like where we're going to be next season. But next season, you can't use Forest and say
right off the season. Next season, I heard that last year. Last year was next season when we get a proper.
We're doing better than last season.
Are we actually though? You just projected us for 63 points, the exact same amount of points as last season.
Yes, but
was
63
points. Was we in a cup final
this
season? Was we in a cup final this season? Was we in a semi-final this season? What improvements have we had?
Bro, we're in a higher position in the league. We're in literally, bro. I can't lie, you can't gaslight, man, because last season at this point we weren't 6th place, bro. We were 8th place. At this point, we were 8th place.
At this point this season, we had a cup final to prepare for. At this
Oh,
point,
okay, EFL Cup final, bro. I don't care about EFL Cup. We care about getting into
now
Champions
we're
League.
dismissing cups. Now we're dismissing cups.
Yeah, bro. I can't lie. Me personally, if I had to pick EFL Cup or get into Champions League, I'd rather get into Champions League than win EFL Cup. That's just me in it.
So what's the aim of professional football?
To win the biggest cups.
To win,
Not to win
to
EFL Cup,
to
bro.
win,
I'm trying to get into
to
Champions
win,
League to win Champions
To
League.
win. To win.
Yeah.
So
Bro, EFL Cup.
finishing fourth place, you're the fourth best winner in the league. You lost. You're the fourth best loser. You lost.
What can you win the season after?
Okay, if you win it, are you gonna win that though?
I'd rather play in the Champions League.
You'd rather play and compete and not win. What's the point of going to the
Bro,
Champions
it
League?
sounds like Arsenal. So
You
what?
actually-
You might want to win the EFL
Bro,
Cup and
you're
be like
sounding
United.
Arsenal again. Facts is sounding like Arsenal
Bro,
again.
United least
Okay,
won
but
the EFL Cup
but cool.
2
But
seasons
listen,
and done nothing with it.
PM, I got you. No, PM, I got you. Yeah. This brother just said, "What's the point of competing? What's the point of just saying like participating? Basically, you were rising up Newcastle how many minutes ago? Talking about some their project this, their project that. You're rising my Newcastle
Because their project is at a higher trajectory than us. They have qualified for Champions League football the same season.
once.
Okay, how many times? Us is zero. And
They
us is
qualified for
zero.
Champions League
And us is
football
zero.
and got
And us is
grouped.
zero.
They qualified for Champions League football and got grouped, gang. What?
Okay,
What
they
now?
got grouped. Okay, let's contextualize this. They got grouped to PSG, PSG, Dortmund, and AC
You still
Milan.
got grouped. You still got
No,
grouped. No
let me ask you
excuse.
a
No
question.
excuse. No excuse.
Let me
No
ask you a
excuse. You
question.
still
Let
got
me ask
grouped.
you a question.
I don't care. No.
No, because you know that's how you're talking over
No,
me.
no.
Man said
Grouped.
history and
You know what's
EFL
Still
happening?
getting grouped.
Oh,
Yes
so
or no?
we don't get grouped.
I don't
We
care
don't get
if-
grouped in a group with AC
No, we
Milan,
don't.
PSG,
No, we
and-
don't.
and
No, we won't.
We don't.
Because we
We
beat
don't.
them.
We don't.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. We see why you.
don't.
No, we don't. Like in a
Don't
words,
try
in a words of
gaslight,
C,
man.
in a words of CB, right? We're Chelsea. We can beat anyone.
Facts.
I don't think we get grouped.
Facts.
Okay, we're the
When
manager.
we were beating,
PSG.
Dortmund, yeah, with the likes of Potter's manager. What now?
What?
Okay, hold on. Because when we was beating Dortmund and beating AC Milan with Graham Potter as our manager, we had experienced players that have won the Champions League with Chelsea
Oh,
before.
look at this. Bro, you're contradicting yourself.
It's not contradiction, it's a fact. We had
So now we're
winners.
Chelsea,
We had-
now it's
we
like
had
we
the
had
Premier
experienced
League.
players.
We were champions of the world, and we were the team that already won the Champions League with them players. This team here, this Chelsea team here, you're saying if we go on the Champions League and we're in a group like old traditional style, and we would put in a group with Dortmund, Milan, and PSG, we're coming out of that group.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you're the same
Maresca,
guy that said,
the same Maresca that hasn't beaten any big team.
but you're the same guy that said we can try and win the Club World Cup. Do you know you sound like a hypocrite right now? Because you said we can win the Club World Cup. The same Club World Cup that has City and that has PSG and has
No,
Real
they have
Madrid,
PSG,
bro.
yet, does it? I don't
It
think
has
they have
PSG in it.
PSG are in it. I don't know why they qualified though.
We
How
got
the hell?
PSG, Real Madrid. Do you think we can win that because we're Chelsea, but we can't get out of the group of the UCL? Bro, you're not making sense.
Look at Newcastle versus Chelsea. Newcastle can be happy with that. Chelsea, I knew you grew up with.
You're trying to switch the argument.
Facts.
You're trying to switch the
Facts.
argument.
No, in terms of the Club World Cup, it's a new competition.
Oh, what?
We have won that competition. Well, it's a new competition.
Oh my God,
Oh,
man.
You get me?
Oh my God. Man.
See,
And by the way, can I just say something?
I'm
We
glad
went
it's like
to- we've been to Wembley 8 or 9 times now, and we've lost every single fucking time. You understand? So I keep on rising this whole it's this squad. No, it's been happening. We've been losing.
Okay, wait. So was you happy when we lost?
No, I wasn't happy.
So you would have wanted to win the Carabao Cup.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so then why's PM saying that you don't care about the Carabao Cup?
I don't know
right now we
about,
can
I
get
don't know
top
about
four.
PM. You're acting like
No,
PM
but right now we
online
can get
and
top
everything.
4. Cam, if you had to pick, top 4 or Carabao Cup, which one are you picking?
Carabao Cup.
It's a trophy.
Over top 4.
I can't lie, picking Carabao Cup, gang.
It's a trophy,
Over
man.
top 4.
Yeah,
It's a trophy.
bro.
Man,
No,
man.
listen. Do you know why? PM. You know why? Yeah, because in 5 years' time, no one's gonna be like, remember that time we came fourth? That's not a trophy. Like,
That's
Okay,
why
cool. I'm gonna ask you.
I know.
He won
You guys
EFL
are
Cup.
rise up the
He won
table.
EFL Cup in 2019.
You've been sounding crazy today. This is the
He
first
won
time you
EFL Cup in 2019. He won EFL Cup in 2019.
Was it?
It was Manchester
You
City.
don't know.
We
Yeah.
lost in the final to Man City. Penalty shootout. Kepa, that was the Kepa incident.
Who even remembers none of that, bro? I don't care
I
about
just
E4
told
Cup.
you. I just told you off the top
But
of my
no,
head.
but I PM, yeah. You see when like you compare teams and like, oh, Arsenal fans are like, oh, we got more trophies than Chelsea.
Yeah,
you know,
what trophies
Carabao
we
Cup
talking about?
count to that total, you know.
We don't count League Cups, but we count FA Cups, Premier League.
Oh,
we don't even count
my
FA
God.
Cups.
Yes, you
We
do.
count
Yes,
Premier
you
Leagues
do.
and
It's a major
UCLs, bro.
trophy.
What are you talking
Bro, I
about?
can't like you man talk about
What's the
standards,
aim of
yeah?
what's the
Since
aim of
when did we
professional
gas up?
football? You man,
Huh?
I PM. You're an Arsenal fan, bro. You're an
No,
Arsenal fan.
bro, what? Arsenal
want-
fans are the ones
guys
that gas
want
up FA Cups and League
exclusive
Cups.
trophies. Do you think Clearlake will be under this much pressure if they won the Carabao Cup last year?
Bro, who cares about Carabao Cups and League
No,
Cups?
but honestly, no,
I mean, all this
seriously, do you reckon they would have been
zero
under this much?
standards.
Do
Bro,
I have
I can't
standards?
lie. Let's not lie. Back in the day, the
Zero
only
standards.
trophies we used to win were UCLs and Premier Leagues. We didn't used to gas up these
We have
League
two.
Cups and
We have
FA
two
Cups.
UCL. That's
Bro,
wait,
what was the wait, PM. What was the first trophy won under Jose
Roman.
Mourinho?
Bro, it was the
It was the Carabao Cup.
But no one cared until we won the Premier League the year after.
And we won the Premier League the
until we
same
won the
year.
Premier
We
League.
won the Premier League the same year. Firstly, secondly, we have two Champions League. We have two Champions Leagues and 5 league titles. Yeah. So, what do you think we were winning in between those?
Bro, we won more Premier. Bro, we barely won League Cups. Look at us. Look at our history, bro. We barely win League Cups. We barely win.
2005,
Arsenal's the one that wins FA Cups.
Brother, 2005, 2007, 2015 Carabao Cups.
But we only won three in 10 years, bro. Let's not gas us up. We're mainly known for Premier Leagues and UCLs. You're trying to talk about standards. Standards is Premier League and UCLs. It's not Carabao Cup and FA Cups.
Standards are trophies.
Bro, it's not just any trophy, bro. We're not gassing up League Cups, bro. Like, we're not. That's what United done for the last 2 years.
PM. When guys do how many trophies does this club have in their history? Do you realize they count the League Cup as well?
Yeah, and that's what Liverpool fans do. That's what Liverpool fans do. But United fans,
every single metric that's measured on because it's a major trophy. You might not rate it, but it's still a trophy at the end of the day.
Yeah,
there's
but
a reason why Newcastle fans are partying all night and all day.
Cool. But when you got a United fan versus a Liverpool fan, a United fan used to argue they're better than a Liverpool fan because they won more Premier Leagues.
Cool. So PM, who finished top 4 in 2018?
2018. 2018. Calm.
He's gonna Google it. It's gonna Google it.
Nah.
No one gives a fuck.
Chelsea
immortalized.
Chelsea came third.
No, we didn't come third in 2018, bro.
I saw he came fourth or third.
It was 5th.
With Sarri? No, we didn't.
With Conte. Sarri was the season after, 2019.
Sarri was 2018. You said 2018, no?
19. PM's
Conte. Cool. Conte season. We came.
PM's VVS ain't real, bro.
We came fifth.
Bro,
we came fifth.
And PM, they're only like how many more teams that have more League Cups than us? I think 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 more teams.
You man are getting it.
Man City and Manchester United are the only teams that have more League Cups than us. And Manchester United have 1 more. Guys, like, bro, a trophy is a trophy, gang. Why are we moving like this?
No, but I can't lie, bro. I can't lie. We care about winning Champions Leagues.
Yes, we do. But guess what? You know where that winning hunger is built off of? Winning these League Cups.
No, but this winning hunger thing is fake, bro. I keep a stack.
It's not, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, it's not fake.
It's fake, bro.
It's not fake, gang.
Bro,
it's not fake.
Winning the League Cup
is silverware at the end of the day.
Bro, winning the League Cup is not going to get you players.
Can I ask you something?
Bro.
Where do you think these players? We have young players, as you say, under 25 squad. Where do you think they're going to get the mentality to win from? Where do you think? Do you think they're all of a sudden just going to rock up to the Champions League one day?
I hear that. We have to win a trophy this season. Don't get me wrong, but we've got other trophies to win. But at the same time, if I don't get top 4, I'm more pissed about that. It has to come hand in hand. Top 4 is the bare minimum. A trophy's on top. You can't not get top 4, bro. Like, bro, and plus to be a big club, you have to be in that range, bro. You're not gonna get big players unless you're in Champions League football. You're not going to. A player like Mbappe, these man there like Tuchel, they're not coming unless you're in Champions League. Like what? Their brands
can I ask you a question? How did Newcastle get his sack?
Facts.
So was that Real Sociedad? It wasn't nothing special at the time. Real Sociedad, bro.
Okay, but you're acting like, okay, cool. So you're acting like these players these good players, yeah, are always at big clubs. That they're going to be at the big club before they can move to a Chelsea or teams without.
Elise was at Crystal Palace. Why didn't he come then? By your logic, he should have came.
But he went to Bayern. He was playing Champions League football. Like, if we're gonna keep a stack, every big player.
Arsenal qualified for the Champions League that same year. For the Isak went to Newcastle. They were in on him too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You can't use Arsenal because Arsenal are fried, bro. They're fried. They don't have the right mentality when it comes to this thing. Like, they're fried. Because, like, this doesn't make sense. Arsenal and United are fried. You can't, like, you have to win the big trophies, bro. FA Cups, League Cups don't count.
You don't skip to just competing for the Champions League, though. Are you aware of that? This is a team that
Champions League, we have to win something major, bro.
Oh my!
The League Cup is major.
No, it isn't major.
No,
League Cup.
United.
Okay, cool. After United won League Cup, who did they sign? Let's keep it stacked because United have been winning League Cup. Who did they sign after they won League Cup?
I don't know.
It's a stack. But they signed Anthony. They signed Holden. All these players there. Cool. The other players.
United got Pogba and Zlatan with Europa League football. We signed Kante without Europe as well.
Bro, when United got Pogba and Zlatan, before that, they were in the top 4. Why are we capping? They got second place with Mourinho. Well, why are we like them times?
That was with them. When they got second place, that was with them, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying before that, United was coming off winning crazy trophies. Why are we lying? Bro,
but PM, can I ask you a question?
After they started winning League Cups.
PM, can I ask you a question? Do you think
2013 United won the Premier League, no?
Man's talking about 2013. That man
but
signed.
I'm saying that's right after that. That's when they signed players like Pogba and that, bro.
No,
after that, they lost their pool.
That was in 2016.
Yeah, 3 years after.
PM, can I ask you a question? PM, can I ask you a question?
They won in Champions League though. Why don't we have crazy pool if this is the best? This is a top.
Because last time we won Premier League was 2017.
But PM, can I ask you a question?
You said it's a top project though, no?
When United won the FA Cup, listen, I don't care how shit the manager is. I've seen shit managers win. You can see it with United. Carabao Cup 2023, FA Cup 2024. What are we talking about? Guys are gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, Ten Hag was shit, but at the end of the day, he still added 2 trophies to their list. Yeah.
And what did he do for United? What did he do for United? What did
Carabao Cup do? 2 trophies. That's what he did.
Trophies.
And what did it do for the brand of United? Because all I've seen United do is decline.
The brand is
no, but you're not listening.
Clearlake have gone to a club.
No, don't try that. Because as a club, who can they sign? The highest player they could have signed was Holden, bro. Whatever his name is.
They signed Casemiro under Ten Hag.
Bro, Casemiro is 30 years old.
What do you mean? That's a Champions League winner. That's a Champions League winner.
Casemiro's leaving these man broke. So you man are gassing up the Casemiro. Signing. Is that what I'm hearing?
Some fans move like accountants.
Massive accountants, bro. You man aren't listening to what you're saying.
Bro, they got Onana, who was the goalkeeper for a Champions League winning team, and he got Casemiro.
Onana, calm. Onana, I hear that, but Onana's not even a good keeper. Casemiro's not a good signing. Why are we gassing on Casemiro?
Hey, yo, wait, AJ, yeah, I would give you it, but you're a toxic positive NPC, bruv. I see you.
Bro, so what? So we're gonna gas up Casemiro. We're gonna say Casemiro's a good signing. In 2024, Casemiro's a good signing.
Is that my experience?
Casemiro's a proper signing.
Do you know what? They signed him in 2022, though. In 2022, he had a rep.
They didn't sign him in 2022.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did, bro. Fresh off
cool. The sign him in 2022, gave him 300k. The sign in 2022, gave him 300k. That's a shit.
Bro, they just signed the Champions League winner, bro.
Bro, and gave him 300k.
When they signed, he was actually doing well.
That's like the Sterling. That's like the Sterling signing. They signed and gave him 300k. Look at him right now. Man, they're trying to release my man. He's saying he's not leaving. He's not even playing no minutes. It's not because he's injured, because he's arse. Casemiro doesn't even get into the Chelsea team. What are we trying to do here, bro? When you can buy a star player like Tuchumani, like if they were really serious, they would buy a player like Tuchumani for like 60, 80 mil. Like, let's be real. Like, why are we talking as if United's been doing well when they're winning Carabao Cups? They were on a downfall, splashing money in places that they shouldn't be splashing money because they couldn't get the players.
But you know their project's been better than us the last 2 years.
How has it been better?
Because they've won trophies. They've got trophies and they've got trophies.
Bro, are you
They've got
seeing what they're
Champions League
doing?
qualification. They've got Champions League qualification that you said, but you value more than trophies anyway. So they got that, and they got two trophies on top of it. And they
This
got
time
European
is
League.
killing me.
No, but make that make sense because you just said you value Champions League qualification over a trophy. He got
Over
both
EFL Cup, over EFL Cup, by the
cool.
way.
But he got Champions League qualification and a Carabao Cup in one season. Something we haven't even done.
Yeah, they
And
were better, but you have to realize.
So then the project was better.
No,
then.
they were better. Not that the project's been better. They were better. They haven't had a project. They've just been buying players, and they've had good players, but they haven't been able to do nothing with it because you got fans like you that gas up League Cups and not seeing that their thing's been falling apart. But United,
they got Champions League qualification too, like you wanted.
United are in such a bad situation, yeah. That what's it called? That they're literally letting off normal workers in their club because they can't afford to do anything, bro. What are we talking about? Because of League Cups that you man gas up. League Cups don't mean nothing. Yeah, they qualified for the Champions League, but they qualified and then fell off. They never went back.
So what makes you think that if we qualify for the Champions League, because you said you value that more than a cup, we're gonna stay on and not fall off and not come back?
Because unlike them, man, we actually sign players that are younger that will develop. When they
I can't lie, PMC.
No, I'm not hearing that. We're comparing signing Casemiro.
Young players that can develop.
We're comparing signing Casemiro, Ericsson, bro. Let's not lie, bro. United signed Ericsson, Casemiro, Ronaldo. Why are we acting as if it's the same situation? It's a fried situation. From the time they qualified, they were screwed.
Clearlake minions, isn't it? They can't like Clearlake have done an inside job.
If you're a Chelsea fan and you're gassing up Arsenal project and you're gassing up United, I'm not chatting to you because how are you gonna gas up United? They're 15th place.
What about when we signed Thiago Silva? Based on your logic with Casemiro, we should have not signed him then.
What do you mean?
We should have not signed Thiago Silva then, based on your logic with Casemiro.
Oh yeah,
When we signed
Thiago Silva, we didn't sign him on a long. He wasn't our best player, and we didn't sign him on a what's it called on a mad long contract. Then times we even have
Thiago Silva left was about a club for 4 years.
I think Thiago Silva was the oldest player to ever play for Chelsea.
We extended the contract.
But still, should we have signed him then, based on your logic?
At the time, it made sense. It was a
No, we didn't. Because he was old.
Based on your logic, why did it make sense? Make sense? Based on your logic of Casemiro, how does that make sense?
Because at the time we had Rudiger. We had a young team that was developing. One, we only gave him 3 years, and we signed him on a free. We didn't give him a crazy contract. Mama's now gone. These men signed Casemiro when their team was falling apart. Our team was not falling apart.
Wasn't our best defender.
Huh?
So Thiago Silva wasn't our best defender.
When we signed him, no, we have Rudiger. Rudiger was better than my man.
What?
Rudiger wasn't better than Thiago Silva.
No, he wasn't, fam.
Rudiger wasn't better than Thiago Silva. Did Thiago Silva even start in the Champions League final? Why are you gaslighting, man?
He did start and he got injured. What are we doing here? Bro, he was our best defender. What are we doing back?
Rudiger was better than my man, bro. Why are we capping up? Rudiger wasn't our best centre back.
I can't lie. He's on probation right now. Revoke his MCG. He's on probation. I ain't gonna lie. Fam. Clearlake have done an inside.
Bro, you got United fans gassing you up. United Kai. You're getting guys that are 15.
This is a Chelsea fan now. Revoke it immediately. This is Chelsea too, fam.
Bro, you man keep gassing these United fans, innit? Because there's no way you're gonna catch me gassing up a League Cup. There's no way you're ever gonna see me gas up a League Cup. No player, no world-class player has come into a club because they won a League Cup. I'm not hearing of this. What am I hearing? I'm not even a Clearlake dick sucker. I don't even rate Clearlake that much, but I'm not gonna gas up League Cups. What am I hearing? League Cup.
PM, can I ask you something? Let's say they get rid of the top 4 rule. They say, you know what? Get rid of Champions League. They don't do that. How are you gonna measure successful teams? Yeah, in the Premier League. They say top 4. Fuck top 4. Top 4 don't exist no more. So it's just from one to have a.
How do you win Champions League? How do you win Champions League?
Listen, forget the Champions League. Champions League don't exist no more, right?
Oh, what, bro.
No.
Is
Just
this what you're saying?
listen. Just listen. Let me walk you along it. The Champions League don't exist no more for the time being. It's just England. It's just England right now. Where Chelsea, United, Arsenal, all the teams in the Prem.
Cool.
How would you measure a successful team in your eyes? The
I
League
would
Cup still
measure a
exists.
successful
FA
team.
Cup still exists. And the Premier League
Cool.
still exists. How would you
Calm.
measure a successful team? That
I
you
would
can sit back and say we've had a successful season.
Cool. I'll measure it based off mainly Premier Leagues. Cool. If you ain't got a Premier League, then obviously you have to use the FA Cup and the League Cup as a buffer. Cool, you can do that. But bro, that's not the case. That's not the case right now. You United fans, yeah, in the comments, you're actually vexing me because you're a whack. You're shit. Your club is shit. You man haven't done nothing in 10 years. All you want is FA Cups and League Cups. And you're trying to gas up the whole thing. The reason why I gas up top 4 thing, yeah, because but that's not the reality right now. The reality right now is that we need to get into a position where we're a big club where we can win Champions League.
But
Trophy
PM,
does
the
that,
reality is we could have won trophies this season, but the manager threw it away.
Yeah,
We
I
could have
hear
won
that, but bro, I can't lie. I hear that. But if we don't get top 4, I'm more vexed about that than a what's it called? Then an
Okay,
EFL
PM,
Cup.
can I ask you something like on a real thing, yeah? When you're old, you're grey.
Certified. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's the bare minimum.
Okay, cool. When you're old and grey, you're on your deathbed. Your grandkids are asking you about Chelsea. Oh, granddad, PM, what was Chelsea like back in the day? Oh my God.
Okay,
What
cool.
are you gonna no PM.
Yeah, facts.
What are you gonna ask them? What are you gonna tell them about?
But
The time we won the league.
Finishing top 4. Finishing top 4, yeah.
We're gonna tell them about finishing top 4.
This is what I'm gonna say. See, back in the day, getting top 4 wasn't even a question. It was guaranteed. And we were winning trophies as well. That's what you man aren't getting it. It's not one thing, then the other. We were getting top, we didn't worry about getting top 4. Top 4 was you sleep and you wake up with top 4.
Okay, cool. But cool.
Then thinking about trophies.
You're right. It was both because that's the standard. And the standard still now is both. But I'm asking you now. If you
it's not both. No, don't do that. It's not both because you man are saying you'd rather pick EFL Cup.
But no, because the question was, would you rather top 4 or trophy? And we both picked trophy. And I'm asking you now, top 4 or the trophy? If you couldn't have both, which one are you picking?
Bro, it depends the trophy, bro. It depends the trophy.
Let's not do this.
I don't count every trophy on the same level. I rate FA Cups, UCLs, and maybe a FA Cup.
Gang.
I rate Premier Leagues and UCLs and maybe a FA Cup. I don't rate League Cups. The reason why I rate FA Cup, yeah, is because if I don't get top 4 and I get FA Cup, I'm still getting Europa League. Like FA Cup, cool. It's a nice trophy. It's cool. I'm still getting Europa League. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. It's all right. Premier League, I rate that. You cannot get top 4 and Premier League. I'm happy, bro. I'm so calm. You can get 12th place. You get 12th place and get UCL. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. But I can't get EFL Cup, finish 12th place, and I'm gonna gas that up. I'm not, bro. Let's be honest, bro. Like, why are we trying to gaslight? That's what United fans have been doing the last 2 years. It's not life, bro. No players going to a club that's doing shit in the league and winning the League Cup. Let's not lie. That's not happening in any type of world, any type of planet. It's not happening. Let's not gaslight. I hear you want to win something because we've been shit. League Cup's nothing, bro. Conference League is not. If we get top 4, Conference League, League Cup, it don't mean nothing. I'll keep it stacked. Newcastle right now, them winning League Cup and they don't qualify for Europa League or Champions League. They're fine, bro. They're Gucci because that's their standard. That's their level. Me as a Chelsea fan not being happy with that. How's that me saying my standards have dropped? What does that mean?
You're dismissing trophies for a top 4 finish. That's how
EFL
clubs
Cup, bro.
It's still a trophy, bro.
But you United fan shot. You won an FA Cup. You won an FA Cup. And you finished 8th place. What did that do for you this season?
They had the best season.
They got Europa League. They got
Europa League. And guess what? PM? Because they won the FA Cup, guess what we're in? The Conference League. Because of them. They bumped us down to the Conference League.
Bro, because we were 6th place. If you got 4th place, right now it would be probably. But look at, okay, cool. Look at my logic. Wait. Hold on. Look at my logic. See Aston Villa, yeah? As much as they're doing shit this season, they're playing, what's it called? They're playing in Champions League. They're doing well, bro. They can sign it. Everyone's looking at Aston Villa.
Better than ours, by the way.
Okay, cool. Say that. But see Villa,
Right now, they're what? They're going quarterfinals in the Champions League. They could sign a really good player because they lost Durant. They could sign a really.
I got a question for you. Yeah? Let's say Aston Villa get knocked out by PSG now. Cool. Let's say we win the Conference League. Who's had the better season? Them because they've gone further in the Champions League, or us because we won the trophy?
Good question.
Are we finished where?
I know we finished. Let's say we finished below them. We finished one place below them. They finished fourth. We finished fifth. Yeah, but they got okay. Who's got the better season? Who had the better season? Them or us?
Okay, cool. We got a better season, but next season we're screwed. Next season we're screwed. You can't say next season.
But I got a question. Why did we have the better season? Why did we have the better season?
Because you won the trophy.
Exactly.
Thank you. And on that note, we are out. No.
Next season, he's in a better position. He's in a better position to win more. That's what I'm talking about. He's in a better. It's Aston Villa, bro. Let's not lie. In the summer market, teams will rather go to Aston Villa. Players will rather go to Aston Villa. Let's not lie. They're more likely to do better in the Premier League the next season. Why are we like? But I'm speaking football, man. You man are just thinking just now. We can't talk projects.
Mandem, this was a great debate. I got to wrap this up. Love Mandem. Smash the like button below. Sub if you ain't subbed. Big up all the MCGA members. PM's gonna get put on trial as well after this. Well, I'm on to you in the group chat, bro. I'm gonna tell the chat what you man said. And there's probably gonna be bots in there that are gonna defend you. That's the maddest thing. But big up everyone. Love. I'll be back again tomorrow at noon. I'm gonna. This is the schedule from now on, innit? Noon, and then a night time, maybe at 8 o'clock stream, depending on what's going on, and then watch alongs as well. So see you guys at noon. Love.
Yeah, fuck.